The Jumedian will come home, walk around a Jumedian Yakasi, and when I belonging to the majority group, no. When I would see a Jumedian Yakasi and Nunti, the Median will come, we are going to share the baby or the Befa 0503721744. But one come be a meno baby. Yetim yeguswa ekom ede yen ni nyina yetim yeguso ekomode eti na ye ba behwe African Continental Free Trade Area eye ne nkorabata eso no the headquarters na ba bedi Ghana ha nam so aya launch National Action Plan eye de ba beboa eye the local businesses e ba behwe ne aka ho ase you and the free one, Nanado don't go for and Ryan Cabin Shemu and Nanado and nominati. Yeah, Mamma Laraba Zuera Abudu. Religious leaders as the minister designates, just say a pauno. I feel your Babajina and your gender ministry. Gender and Social Protection Ministry. It's a mepacho and also a dear catcher in the titulu. I school feeding. School feeding and one summer ye deja and one sembibri. Yamami, what deputizing? Yamami, what deputizing a year honorable Sarah Joseph and nay ye elevated a pagan or some by a substantive minister. A dear Yamame Laraba. Oba be ye dia boy e me ye adwuma okonongo na me wo eye girlfriend bi ne ye fe ne lareba aduane oni me ye pa ye tuo zafi no wo konongo zongo mo Etienne eye honorable lareba oni eye the deputy designate Francisca Otemensa e die no me de ba be table no so e dia ba be boy ye gender ministry aso me no ka say wo kwa kope LPG ato a me pancho obi kan o say LPG gas ana jenu zeza emienu gas a ye de no aduane wo ye fie mo o kope bi ato a enya dia obenya bi bete say say golf for no mo de wo mugu so ton minim say no credit a wo ma kan de wo me wo sa eye distribution supply chain mu nyina wo mate atua Etienne ye no wo mo so ebedi komo ne yahwe ye bi sam say wo mo ye ne de ese me go pono so pa ni ofo adwe kire ne fa 050 372 1744 050 372 1744 Eda se wa chima fidie ndi ato
enka no kwa wo ye ndwumam
na asembi hamio asembi hame kakra eche se mbe pese me no yedi ho nkomo ena me ba adwumam yi ena yenim ha amrante wa bebre dodo na no bo se wo mo earpiece ehye wo masum wo mo ginegine yenim ha bebre bi na misa no we no wo mo hwe wo so honorable Matthew Opoku Prempe kasa wo kokroko no sunti ena wo mo ba betwen no well this is not the first time aya yete se opanyin bi ebe kasa ewo eye ya kasa fidie bi so a anakasa mfoni no so a amanfo no hu na wa na mo tene nka no ma ba betwen no wa ha aya no mo ba betwen no for what da bi mentiase o aya na wa mo ba betwen no for what ana wa ma hwehwe panyin na no mo hu no eritu wa mo tene nka wo ye kasa afidi akodo no so anakasa mfoni YouTube so na wa mo hu se wa ba ha sa na dia na so mo ba ha ba betwen na because ana bibisa se enye pressure na na yenso ye de to eye politicians yi so ana anya twe crowd sa politician oba be ka so wie ya be ka che ni aid bi so ene hu o man kwana ko anya twe crowd na je se normal 1 or 2 bi na che sa akoso. So what I'm asking is Sadia no what does it mean? Mentias anyway, serial callers, serial texters, mona mo betimi a kire me. Aya na motese panyin bi kasa wo eye afidie bi so. Na se mobo chenkuo ekokokotwen na. Aya na mo kwakotwen no se den. Mahwehwe panyin na mu hu no. Ana ne office na makwa na mo nto no. Ene enam so. Ena makọ ho ekwakotwen panyin no. Well, this is my thoughts. Meno ya madwen say saade ne ye no ye the pressure ye mount pressure e de to eye sa politicians yi so ana politicians na so no so manum asamiti na eduru ba bi akwakoduru ni sa because fan say eye napo honorable Matthew Opoku Prempe o kasa okokroko so amanfo atenenka emrantie me ye akrampo no la Michael ye dede hu koma na o se hwe emrantie ne de be ye miensa bi wom de bia no pa bia wo mo te se opanyin bi o wa ban mu aba be kasa ewo any of ye kasa video so a wo mo te ya wo beba dan aba be twen no ana mo be pe kakra gumbotom ana because I don't get it. Sometimes na ye no na ye mount pressure e de to politicians no so because when you say politician bi wo ho a minim bebre the titiri wo mo ba ban mu a Minkasa situation is peculiar to MPP. Say MPP wa ben mu in America. Abanyoko bi abeba ben mu including NDC. So mo ba ben mu, wa mo tese mo panyi bi kasa wo eye afidie bi so. Oh betwe no mo chenku akwase wo kwa akotwen no. Obie yo honorable. Sa anopa no, anopa na nipa na ba betena kasa afidie no so no. Ana me fa ne say bi awien a nipa na ba betena kasa afidie no so na obetwen no. Anwoboa ben na waye a wo ba be hia no se ye se o ba be pe bibi de hia obotom ana se o ba be pe den okay ana protocol bi na wo de bre no wo ba school fees bi na wuntimi ntua na ade bre no. All you know no, sense now. So are we not mounting pressure on these politicians? Na later, ya say twen ho abebeka say omo ye corrupt. Ya mounting pressure omo so ono so twa na ni bia entwa. Iti so ba kasa video bi so te say despite media ha, oba age oboa ne ho. Oboa ne ho di good kam no wura ka ni mu a wama eye ni aid no wapekakra de ama no wape bondo ba ku bi ama no. Na wacheche. Is that the case? Ye wi na say twan mo ka say wo mo ye corrupt. Anyway, me nhade nim die ntia aya na obehwe echitafo a mowo eye amanyoku a de titiru aya wo mo wa ban mu. Said the MPP wa ban mu. Se panyin bi ko radio so na wo mo kokasa. Wo mo te panyin nka na wo mafaka na wo ma ba bebo alangard ewo eye ekwan na no twɛn panyin so obepie. Na sabre no enkomo ben na ne bedi wo ko office na wanya no ana se wate aso o kasa ni ti na wo ba be chia no na so ba be chia wo ba be chia na ha na ze o ba be chia no. Well, I don't get it, because me who say sometimes no yenso yemu bi ye mount pressure on the politicians. Ye be mount pressure wo mo so sa afi ye wi na atwa mo say Boko no kra mo so mo bokro no. Ti bia na ese twen. Because pressure dey to am so we ye wo MPB wo ha MP fo akwa research the constituency ho. Se be ye ama MP no. Obe pie kra kodwumadie bia se ne kra ye problem. Because all kwai pressure nko ade de ba beto no so. Ye wo mo na ye wo manum asam a wo mo ka. Enu ti na manfo ne ye o madwen saa. Anansa ye no manfo no so ye sori a ye de pressure ye de gu amutiri so. Maybe so. It will be how we invite in so omra radio so one-on-one kra or so omma. Because all bay ne manfo bi ba betene nka omo ba betwen no ase ho oduru won so ontimi ka so ane be dam ase ane ba you bye say. No no bu pa on peni pa kra. Ono bi so de no chiri. Bye saying. You see, iti mo ye serial texters, mo ye serial callers, mo ye chitafo na aya mo be hia em se mo na mo betimi a kire ye nsem ne mu yie, because me madwin mu no ene se me hwe nipa na bo chenkuo abodompem ejina ye nim ha etwen honorable Matthew Opoku Prempe, all because wa ba ha owie a enso mo kokko hia no. Omukoko hia no na wo mudi nkomo enkomo benya anya hwekure bia na agi 50 year na wo de akwa check WhatsApp ana no so ya part of it ana mo ya politicians no sa de we ana enhamo minim ana enhamo, because anya easy o. It is not easy. When them say me kra me nya politician me ni aban bi mu me nya we enra ne say radio so ne ye gaga kra keke no se me dru me krom fanse makodu dwaben me dru dwaben na mefo hu say me ka no so de ono ano onama no no so je ne ho me na wo mu say Nigeria ba tale anopa no amanfo kra begu meti nye izo na me say na politicians mu bro boys ebebo obi aso be asa wo sere hwe no obi aso ba say at least ese otimu say sebe wama ba ho. You get it? Is it not the pressure now near the to yes for you so? Because yeka the fight against corruption. Some of the underlying factors are mounting pressure on politicians. Very demanding. They demanding no be brady free politicians. It's a bad sign, no so. And so finding a way obetim they are satisfied that you have for. Omo background no mu jani are they? I don't get it. I think say serial callers no any serial texters no mu betimi actually me the enti etenesa 0503721744 0503721744 Obetimi a text yaba. Ebi amena me nim game nani so. Yes, you might be right. Ebi ana men tiase. Debi ana meka jomboadu. Na se bia na debi o ka se me pem the question bi na eye we also de o to na eye we politics na won tiase. Ampa ono no wo form ana actively obo politics ni mo. Enti ebi ana yanom no yete ye kire sei na ye hu no am in different way. Because me did say nipa no be ko no ho an office so betima kwakoto no. Enwo hia say nipa no be ko radio station bi na mo mabom chenku say ebi amo be penalty no. Well, I don't know the reason, but I believe some of the reasons yeah they are making kake. Obi o honso ebi ana the besuku kra no mapema said ya obi o chese nti ha na Jordan krata no eba bi hia no ansa. Why? And your how? Would they maybe say your how? Is it not a worrying? Is it not worrying situation now? Mounting pressure on politicians. That's why I'm so more how near the Americana, the Quaco Balanga near Chum. I am more sure my moon who am on. Maybe I'm a officer soon. Maybe a yanking. Obuku appointment, buku, politician no one sankano. One friend umfa. It is the only way I will be done so better so castle baby just a wako. It's really worrying situation. I don't think a idea we have to do something about it. Say give it to my baby dear for because me no me who is asset we are putting pressure on them. And all manakasa no one so inform because all man swim. It will be an omanakasa so be an oman so inform. It's one who is an who is so okay. That is okay. Maybe an oman inform. Anyway, we'll call our WhatsApp line is sorry for 050-372-1744. I'll be sorry for 050-372-1744. Na yashene ya kenkiyama. Oko Facebook Live and also aye keke can watch Facebook Live. Or say from American Town, AKK House. Or say MPP West performances and this is best. Kudos to Honorable Mavis Alcomson. Kujo Amedome. Or say good afternoon, Nita FM midweek edition. Midweek edition, Ampa. We also say happy birthday to myself. Ko Mensa Domi Pele 2. Or don't so and Ko Mensa and we do our right. Yama again happy birthday to you. Na Yankopon nhyira na onto nkwam se won so ene wudi eye wawoda na yebedwendwen ye ho e de afa eye the national action plan na ene aban no ada na di e de akire Ghana fo bi nyina mo ne se yehwe eye Africa continental free trade area and de Ghana ne krabata no Ghana ha na esi na ye position ye ho local businesses kwanya yebefa so na local businesses yebetimi ama local businesses etimi agina na nan so kwanya se yefa na eye ankrankranfo o matimi abiebie o madwuma adwuma na timi akoso ewo yemanyi mu se wo hwe eye nsem akodo a ebeto odwa na ye nyina na se yetimi develop se yebeto eyo omanyi mu enoama yeye made in Ghana eye no krepefe se Oyo manya enya ade a obetima ye bibia. Ene wo hwe eye cars ebe ya. Eye wo meye oman bi a wo mo ye interior wo mo ye good. Ye wo ma wo mo ye eye chassis no. Ye wo ma wo mo ye eye the electrical system. E wo car na ho nti car ba kono. Ebe ko ha so wo ma beka ni nyina bom. Ni enya one brand a ye beka se car we eno na ebe. Ye jitu musa By Yanom so yembisa ya say in as much as a yebeka say ye bibia na yebetima ye wo ye memo. Ye ntimi nka say yebetena Ghana ye nkra enoma emma. Na noma bi gwakon so na se ye kraba nso de a aya na ha adwen kakra. Ha adwen bibi te se enwo. Wonim sika a yetimi de kra enwo de ba Ghana ha. $1.5 million na yede akwa enwo na yede kra de ba eye yemen engo na ni baby nso a yekra ngo ne dodo pa afiri Malaysia na yese wo mo ba ha besua abe fan yefa so dua abe no wo mo ho yetimi esese sika ne akwa kra ngo de ade afiri ho aba na emmem ngo your friend is saying woko eye kede ene ne mpatam kwai aha ho kwai ne ne mpatam ho ngo ne yede awie we grow what we eat what we can we can't what we can't and export them we yede adwuma no Inti we are discussing how to positioning ourselves. Said the abina launching a yes action plan way. Action plan na ya launch an implementation process and a sign nebeko. A normal party ben and there were action plan ni mua eba beboa eye the local businesses. Nama local businesses etimetumpon. A normal party ben and a womb. A yebisa fine ben so ne befaso to ensure effective implementation of a national action plan. How to ensure its effective implementation. Na ama yetimenya mfaso dia omemu ese yetiminya. Ewo eye African Continental Free Trade Area ne nkorabata no kesepa no ababesi Ghana. Eya asema ene ye babedi ho komo. Yene Deputy Trade Minister ebedi nkomo eye Honorable Krapa yene no ebedi enkomo na yeguso o agree say oni ebekasa ba de bomo a ontimi fine ofa yebetwe na to so ne yebisa no eye ensema ewo saa action plan yimo yebehu enuama egbomo na yetimi ebisa no wa kirikire mu yie amefa asedam fama Kulun Ghana Limited womo na de Araba Bazen womo de abadwaman so Araba Bazen eye adura oba sa wokɔ afikyire na wayase ya wo ya okɔ afikyire na flow de nteme mayie aya na aninu so ay basaa bi ebinom de wo ya womo se aya black bi brown bi basaa nhu ade korodie omodin se obenya Araba Bazen binua ba menjeja ho Araba Bazen pe ena ebetima mo wanya normal flow ebetimi aboa wo ema oba waye fertile oba wuntimi ntokosua ebetimi improve ama eye wo fertility rate netimi akosoro obi won so an menstrual cycle etora bi a 2 days 3 days etora bi kura na timba for 24 hours enye normal uhia Kulun Ghana Kulun for edi Araba Bazen abadwaman so obadi so obenya bi na wetimi anono menua ba wode no na Kulun na de honchon capsules nso aba e distress yen ititiru ye bema cha stress bebre wo so a aya na utumi hu se enoama e bibi basa onoama e bibi e wo ho iti Kulun Ghana womo de honchon capsules aba eba beboa wo na etime distress wo ebeboa o prostate problems ebetimi ama bema sesebe wo dwonso a unyinya wanim ebeflo kama Mr. Kill enso ebe correct wo premature ejaculation ama sesi a papa sesi ayo debi entesa ade na nkakra wo uhia Mr. Kill oba ebe improve wo labaito omode so obenya Mr. Kill na wo yisu bi amame king tablet and also for a year hypertension or high blood pressure a drop back ope and American for amount a ye Kulun Ghana for dry your friend king tablet all the leading pharmaceutical shops bia wokomwa obenya biato okwa also ope a ye Kulun Ghana for products no kan how a pharmacist no wo ho no anase over the counter a licensed chemical shop no e pa so obekire Kulun Ghana dura ebitime aboa wo for any chere eye East Legon eye Achampon Junction our number is 024 413 9176 024 413 9176 and 020 413 9176 020 413 9176 and 027 413 9176 027 413 9176 na woni ayekulu Ghana woni womo edin komo omadan roma no mo so dwumadi asene ayede brew e we neat 100.9 ko Facebook live a dwumadi no so edam yopo we wa comment bia wo bia no obetimi ede ato ho ne yahwe na samakodo ede ago apono so a ye ba bedi ho komo no yakenkan wo so wadwe nkyere a wode beba na ama bibia etimi akoyie na anklebo okay anklebo I say before you can get a minister in his office you need a complimentary card. So at the radio station it is very easier. Okay, very easier. Oh, sana anklebo kan eti say minister. You better say minister kasa. Ewo kasa fidie bi so ana kasa mfoni bi so na etitafo no ehu nya gidi mama ba begu yase ya mede ya ha experience na mede ka na omegu yanim ha se ya enye pressure bi ne de to omo so na mo behia na sa na mo behia na sadean obetimi ne munyina because ebu nipa be 2030 obetimi ne munyina di nkomo awie wamreko a waka so radio station ho awie say na etie serial callers, serial texters, supporters of the various political parties ni titiriu wamedi yeso pen aya say na etie beba na ma kire me mema mokwan na mafre na mo so ma kire me de enti a aya boba behia uncle bo say who ni complimentary card a untimi nya access to the minister itu ote minister nka awo ye kasa fidie ahodo no so de a ha no very easy that's why be the idea so be and demand complimentary card iti meba na so ma je wadwe nkire won
the best station in the capital Neat FM.
Utie oha extra punk no Neat FM.
Hey catch it listen in here and you ma beto to dia me baba no ho ade no hwem so betumi a asew now beka ya jon to ma miensa duku portmanteau this way chocolate drink na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a this way chocolate drink na kan sia asew udan kwanu tumu ho me be mo anu nso hye kura de aka ho wo hade wapi ho o ka sa batete eda fom ho this way chocolate drink
Crash up a baba worry.
Aso,
ye fear said this way chocolate drink, ya sorry, no pan on yenum. Ye bishop free gymnum no snack. Ye nya ho no ye de serve womo. Ye did ye pebibia bogu ya de swa. This way chocolate drink in yenum. And this one what's ya no he se kire wom koko wom brick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ni so se.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so se.
FDA ahwe se adwede nkratoe mo agya to se eye.
Cool, fresh and trendy with a new look. Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you glow. Anytime. Natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Utie oha extra punk no Neat FM.
Wasogu so wutie neat 100.9 Jumedi and your friend me intimidating and the luxurious say AGYEMAN. Esama wodo amedi go apono no so no including me introductory issue amedi to table no so no. Say minister sir aswafo ana amanyokuo mu panyin bi aya na agitafo se motenenka ewo eye kasafidie bi so te se Neat FM so Peace FM so OK FM waba ho live enye so online so enye so on phone no owo ho live ana YouTube so ote so na mobobo alanga de twen ne saa na aya na mo ne beye meeting ana se aya na mo ye de Now, funny enough, who said your buku a deputy minister of trade, a Herbert Crapper, in charge of international something affairs. I say yanene kasa. Time in the swing and on one your friend or maybe 5 minutes. I say yanene kasa if you produce a friend, our friend is on fire. And obi I send a message. Say my Jerry is one who be a new. Oh, be friend no. Obedia to me so yen shafu be friend be mo onfa. Enti yen radio station ground one fee. Iti na say ye think kasa or kasa baby I say akotwe no. Na ye di obi kokosi wo and opie ya ne kasa. So iti aya na challenges na te say. Me dia me hu say pressure be near the politicians no. Wama no nsem iti na ma monso aya mo yom sa okay aha. Enti and ho free back no. And then we say good afternoon Mark Jerry. Please, the politicians are the cause of their problems. Too much promises during their campaigns. When they fail to fulfill their promises, the youth also begin to chase them anywhere. Wow. James White Opoku Odifree Eye Sakomono and also the Abe experience in the enye easy. We say a man that fails to perform his night duties will blame it on the night mosquitoes. And this is the type of government we have today. We a positive change or the free a Medina and or the Abba. Yankwa Manuso, Yane a Herbert Crapper, Deputy Minister for Trade and Industry in charge of international trade. Yano in common. Honorable Mahe.
Me also na yen chair the telephone near Moma and say a casa if it is what.
Papa, yet one catch a pa.
Yet someone can be behind.
Yo, also yet as a pa. Na yera, Alanko Jutra Martin, who ye dear, trade minister. Yet the Yakopa said. Na ye bisasa, and a national action plan, na yadan they did actually Ghana for, say, able protected the local businesses. And Rama Ben a boom, a baby protected our businesses.
That's the national action plan. And no, you know, you done it, dear Minister, Honorable Lunch, Information Minister, so Honorable Kojo Ponkroma, ABC President, and I is launching and land. That plan is a bit what. Ama ejumaya ye friend African Continental Free Trade Area. You trying to friend AFCFT. Kwanya a buying a Ministry of Trade and Industry. So any ministries are who do na a work juma bidi a kaya hono. Kwanya ye be fasu. E dia bo inuma businesses a work Ghana how buying. Need me a boa need me a chill kwanya was on faswa. Me be on businesses no me take advantage of AFCFT. AFCFT, you know, it's here one is African continent. Me say na continent ni na ebe market back. E hu say one market. It is Ufri Ghana, Eko Togo, Ufri Ghana, Eko Burkina Faso, Ufri Ghana, Eko South Africa. Border be any hubio. Utimi edo nyama ko. Uti be any so. Quota be any so. Na e was say ultimi emiti requirements be. Say nyoma na wodi free Ghana ha aircon. Ni do na no raw material do na no. Unya free Ghana. Uye free Ghana. Ansana ebi akaka krebi a wode beka ho a wode aka ho na timi a finished product. Enti we be boa ama yetimi a bie nyuma mu e wo Ghana ha. Atimi a create partnerships a ebeboa ama ye raw materials do ya ye wo Ghana ha no ye betumi add value ye timi a kire kwan a ye be export e de akọ other parts of Africa etimi aboa ye export earnings etimi aboa foreign exchange etimi aboa creating numa etimi aboa ama economy no yetumi aso economy no mu ato ho yetimi bie mu na numa ne putuo ne nkoso a yewura president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo bi ato ne ni so no obetimi ato aso e de bidwuma na odi amagana for nti thematic areas no titrupa e ye bibia ye friend productive capacity e kwan ben ye be faso a business a wo ye dwuma a wo ye no ebetimi bie mu ama wo ebetimi aboa no we bie mu na wotimi a export other parts of the African continent trade finance kwan bɛ ne betumi aboa wo na wo setimi aka capital commercial rate banks on the market about 21%, 24%. A bit me your friend is saying creative, ingenious rates are a bit me exporters are ever under AFCFTA. Trade facilitation, buying Ministry of Trade and a Ministry of Transport, acquire infrastructure, a bit me enhance infrastructure. Is your airports near one of the best on the continent. You see ports to own say tema ports, your ports what Africa ha dimu akotia tema ports ka ho takrad nso wo ho kwan ben na Bwankra inland port no you betimi biemu na you betimi ahwa trade facilitation moving goods from tema o takradi o wherever no you betimi make sure say goods no say na be 2 weeks a kwan you be paso to say goods no by 1 day 2 days near clear sa nyoma ni na aye nyoma wo sa document we mu na the best part of the document no aye near your friend enterprise capacity building you see amini wo ka say before say you launch documents no kra no 211 companies ya che omumu miensa omu ai edikan omu export ko Africa dada omu export ko Europe ni ade ba omu betimi export ya ba Africa and yen exporting so no ye work capacity you betimi export that 211 ya interview omu kra dada ayo needs assessment aban ever be engage omu na ye the program ever be to wa omu needs here omu identify you betimi respond to omu needs enyama ehia omu na de be ya enimonimu ya no ye wo companies are ever exporting under AFCFTA ye bie ye na another 200 esa a recycle they assign another 200 it is a practical approach being led by the Ministry of Trade and Industry and the Minister Honorable Alan Kojo Chiramatin on behalf of government said ye be ya AFCFTA ya ye ken nipa do na NTS no ye be National Coordination Office say nyuma nyina businesses entimi ko enkoka say AFCFTA ye pabucho which say saying again a bit me aye ni then a bit ye be here customs whatever productive capacity not practically directly no ye bit me aboa omo everyone say it said ye so monsem na ye timi aboa omo no mutimi export at the rest of Africa for almost also generating income for employing more people for export earnings foreign exchange stabilization, the impact on the economy, development and growth, and also then a new stimulus for the industrialization agenda now. You know, say Ministry of Trade and Industry, President Akufo-Addo at the 10-point industrial transformation agenda at the science. 1D1F ne kaho, industrial revitalization kaho, export development kaho, domestic retail infrastructure, MSME kaho. Your friend is saying industrial subcontracting and exchange, business regulatory reform. Sanyoma we na ye nyoma ye edia bua enyuma na trade so industry yo obia betime nya capacity e wotime ye nedwuma na ahonto ene nkoso nso aba omabrabo mu na it has an impact on the overall economy.
Iti dia woken nyina sembebo no tofa na akwakoye se the Ghanaian businesses no how a won be position wo mo ho yie na wo matimi a benefit fully after you ho anya ne sa
in a practical way.
That's right.
Practical way, but that is what we are saying. Na NCO, no, National Coordination Office, no, yakwakofa you are Dr. Farid Ata na owo AU ne yakofa naba na onu na all coordinating inti your office no so no ground floor AFCFTA for building mo ewo rate omuta building na African Continental Free Trade Area no woman no yen coordinate National Ghana Coordination Office ya ground floor your bank secretariat no na sa coordination office na eboa na businesses it's in your position no AFCFTA market no a huge GDP no kwa nkwa po 3.4 trillion United States dollars 1.3 billion people. In a market back. Now, a bit here, say, you have Ghanaian businesses. No one to take advantage. Now, Koyesa, AFCFTA, our president, the Kufad with DNM, Ama African, recognizes secretariat, no crown, a Sefata, a Juma president, a Diwa Huntino, a Sefata secretariat, and Bagana. I never knew what I say. Yamin charge the secretariat, a Wagana. And your papa said, yes, I way in that Ghanaian businesses intimate take advantage. And your papa sa, and Nuna, the document are yet spending months, day and night. I will young Wajuma, and now you the two, now you be regional drive. Apart from the area and run, every single region, you have a coho. Now you decide documents we aqua actually businesses, BIA, MSME, or businesses like a CEO, you betray what you be no be a or the faso and position no what you need to take advantage of AFCFTA.
Na ye ken na ye bisa se enoma ben na ye de ye so because ye so men mu no ye bo noma dodo na ye betimi aye na ye num de aye ntimi enso enye nti ye be ye noma ne bi wa na ye de akwa aman ahodo so a enoma ben na ye enoma pot ya ye de ye ni so ye kan wase.
Let me say ye be pretty before phobia be pray. The say no in your main charge there one district one factories here Numa Umudi na Nina Ebeba under AFCFTA agro processing, especially a one area ya target here. It means because a major driver of exports for Ghana, no, a area ya DNA to processed fruits and vegetables, another area. Pharmaceuticals, okay, West Africa ha Ghana, be a be number one in terms of pharmaceutical standards. A area ya DNA siswa ya be bois. Na yebetimi aboa businesses, textiles and garments. Another area every time. And I know last week near were ministerial trade ministers across Africa near were meeting. Or say ministers like Ghana, your friend is a African prince. Some kind of textiles once somewhere. It is na agro processing, pharmaceutical, even automotive industry. When you say na main charge say vehicle assemblies na dodo akafie ni nyina omabagana ha area ye o se ye die ni ekire ho so ni ye hwe but ye be create bi before bia. So if you are involved in agro processing, no, if you are involved in handicraft, or if you are involved in pharmaceutical, fruits or vegetables or yams or whatever you are involved in, ye be boawu na wetimi biem na wetimi export it akọ AFCFTA. And then of course your ministry, one of the areas I hear where you my friend strategic anchor industries. For the longest time, cocoa and gold and also Ghana economy. You're developing new areas, iron and steel, bauxite, plastics, pharmaceutical, garments and textiles. That areas in new areas are metals and machinery. New areas are developing. Near to businesses. No one to me basa sectors. Na oma export ako African content.
Okay. Na ye ken na ye bisa se so implementation process no eno no kwan ben so said ya waka no mo de ba be kwa manta makodo na ma document na di yie e de a kire eye de Ghanaian the titiru eye the local business entrepreneurs. It ni bisa se implementation process no step by step no stages ben and ye be fast so you bet me ensure say you implementing ye effectively.
Implementation, where the MSA assembling in an teacher pan implementation, and now you are what podcast you say you hit the nail on the head. Implementation, any here teach you. Now, anything that national coordination office. Now, my fun is say implementation require the kind crowd and a year launch then. So the castle enterprise assessment now, 211 companies. You mean that implementation? You mean that work documenting into the getting the information out to the businesses in a language in which our muchafia, kasa businesses to me, SMEs no, and you na you bet me actually protocols ini annexes ini agreements ini annexes ni nyoma wo agreements ni nyina na ebetimi atiasie na implementation no includes the information ni ebebre omo ni akire omo opportunities ewo na yetimi ati omo business no mo ye na afi any needs omo so omo wo na yetimi ade capacity building na abre omo say custom so say information or say partnerships or say access to finance or infrastructure or say market integration or say your main no so when you needs na here not with me aplogi sa whole na woman implementation a very holistic approach step by step getting the information out there understanding the needs and then providing the capacity for the exporters to be able to take advantage.
Okay, the awake very good. Iti in fear do was saying months, but some do was saying and I yet see and so say ye bit me this implementation processes no abena ye na yet me who results are at the bebre.
So let me say implementation it will be an ongoing process. Then we are facing a year annually, and we would get twice up to the end of this year. Yeah, a review. So review no, and the better and said going to 2023 no. If was a cranium maybe, your dinner maybe come, your dinner maybe free mo. That it's me a building process. And it is an ongoing process. For as long as AFCFTA no 100 years. Yeah, so you're being implemented your national action plan. No? Now in 5 years' time, they are saying review policy documents. No, now so that we can add a near man over the period of implementing it. No, yet to me, I find out what's a year the count. Yet to me, I share documents. No more can let me have businesses. Yeah, businesses in human in
yeah,
businessmen no, and the businesswomen, MSME, 24 exporters. Only thing way na on the instruction of President Akufo-Addo said that was yet to me boom. No more take advantage of AFCFTA. President Akatane said AFCFTA in human businesses, MSMEs, and crown crest on when to me and Faswa, then the Ayay na near fame. And China yet 2 years businesses also see a boom directly. Say a someone sim. No more to me soon in your AFCFTA and Faswa.
not
Momo so much Roma.
yeah.
I'm feed a walkway. You better cost what famous moso. Now you to me a bomb de rule. Now you to me a businesses near Mount Phone in our say opportunities you were say you bet me at the bomb no more to me export.
Okay. Well, National Coordination Office ya waka wanse me. Enti so yemfa ne se eye adwumakuo bi ankrankra bi wabie eye n'adwuma a se opeso de ne ho wuram otumi meet all the standards ho behia se na de na oye wo Ghana ha no obetimi export de akwa amanone. Enti yebisa kwan ben so and obe lazy with the coordination office no metimi aboa ama the requirements so here and what meet such standards.
A very important question, will be say. Very, very important question. Ministry, who said, Minister Dreamono, who said, say, yes, this implementation in the sheep ministry, a Juma, say, a dosun, say, a confused with ministry, Juma, Tina, one more coordination officer. Much say a war who call AFCFTA for secretariat now, I war rate now. A war and no national coordination office no a war ground floor. Ukoha in Nipa a war staff a war ebeboa na yetimi achire in your money na mwacho. Now the good thing is say coordination office no. The reason why I refer to coordination office and they say institutions are who stakeholders are who here need boa businesses I implement AFCFTA. Omuna a NCOE a coordination. It is a Ghana Export Promotion Authority and friend GEPAI, Ghana Standards Authority, Food and Drugs Authority, Customs, Ministry of Transport, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Airport Company, institutions in our representatives are only NCO no AGYEMAN. It is so bad, so with WASM standards, when you hear so over standards authority, will be or be lazy with standards authority on your behalf. Now, what in ya, it's me amount mune here on say customs are Yura Koto Fenton, say the Bia or Honomo, webwa, na customs in sense, a be walkra, forms I ever feel it, a be here moi, net me a fairly forms the ye. San your money na ubawa, on the bois, aso sim, ya show, quite over fast wa yen. Now, won't so wait me ya home fast war.
Oh, okay. It's in HSS how funny you bit me. I'm one hour ball. Ejumeko Mamibisa Ghana Export Promotion Authority. And then your agency under your ministry, Anna.
Agency under the ministry, boa na yetime develop it to non-traditional export. Non-traditional export product means say a potential power. The president 2 years ago, president launched a very ambitious program. Your friend in the National Export Development Strategy. But I say you bet me increase your revenue earnings from non-traditional exports to about 25.3 billion United States dollars by 2029 in a matter of a decade, 1 decade. Now, last 2 weeks ago, I had the pleasure of your friend launching 2021 statistics of non-traditional exports on behalf of the minister. Now, I Papa say between 2020 and 2021, even in the midst of COVID, the non-traditional export earnings are cost through by 17%, something that translates into about 3.33 billion United States dollars. Let me say, Papa, it's a document now President launching, it's on course. Now, district sensitizations across the country. Now, Juada, I had the pleasure of opening the conference. Ebaba started district sensitization. Niako districts na this national export development strategy. Akwako tuja na ya tie kwanya yebetimi aboa na yetimi aboa exporters in the various districts. Almost a districts no obia one issues, obia one problems. Na buying ejuma ene say yebe ben omo. Ya ti dia ehia omo. And known as Ghana Export Promotion Authority,
Okay. The entire Nambibisa Sadia Wayne so say, Aya Ghana Export Promotion Authority. Aya Nambibisa say, Dia Eda Womoso, say, Womo A promote your exports. Or maybe to say Cyprus. Cyprus, no say you want the Greek side, near you want the Turkish side. Woko Cyprus, Edria baby to say mango. There was a hotel beer, your koda ya. Ya may di BBA free, but mango ketwa bako pa be funny de you will buy or better. By a BBA you free to be say, hey, that's a mangoes, Edru ha, you're very expensive pow. Eti adana bibi sano binim say ye dear, say a maya could wo beer and no maybe walk well. Aya dema woman so ye handed ye be and yamia duminti. Ye beti me and yano, ewa yes answer. So na ye to me yes and no mano, like a sama and yen directing Franco.
Pa. I say market intelligence no. Research na get by juma moye na almost market intelligence na research na say bua exporters. Almost say getanankasa no exporter. Almost buy no afapa no no bua ye provide capacity. Nti exporters yi get pa yes ko a bua ya exporters yi din ya show ya more ma din no want me export it na fruits, vegetables, agro products, cocoa derivatives where you nyoma gepa ekoso bua exporters here ni na the here so.
But I'm saying one more information so you available to the exporters.
Information is available exporters no more federation. That's our federation in a program be a dying by Jomumba. That federation, I only say association, almost now but me a form so. But what I say now what the information now kwakoma omuamuka association. I mean the Federation of Association of Friends and Ghanaian Exporters. Phage or from phage. Programs are in Monday. Program ya mini oka once ni no more. Be represent here. It's a program be a gap no exporters nini. Now sometimes also no the problem back also is capacity no. Sometimes demand so munya krana. Sometimes so much meet. In that can you see, I will see enhance your more productive capacity. Then a beya, yeah, the omoko fairs, any exhibitions here, yeah, get at the omokoi. If you want your back, I feel the also no one your order 20 containers, or so waiting me 10. Na a capacity no one. But what I say, the thing here say you back swan improve. Near dwell some capacity no, a bit in your a demands at the babiano, bit me and meet demand.
Oh, okay. Now, one district, one factory. Said ya woka and no be di makotene papa said ya yeke nyina na ye betimi achoke the success story. Say stage ya drew level ya drew no. Say etesen enwuma akodo under one district, one factory. Sign eko.
Oh, one district, one factory in the merchant, it is a major flagship program at Ministry of Trade and Industry. Contrary to sometimes some of the comments your opponents, they are no person on the trigger. Contrary to that, one of the flagship programs Ministry of Trade and Industry, we are very, very proud of having led it on behalf of the president. And now we know say over 100 factories are in operation under the one district, one factory. And one factories na yabua amomo sisi under one district, one factory. Any numa that have been created now phenomenal, unheard of. Textiles, ceramics, tiles, toilet papers, nyoma bibre, under one district, one factory. Over 100 factories. Me no work say registered one district, one factory companies. They are over 278. Bay 107 are operational. The others, no, I was a go through process, no, up until say bank, no, everything we had disbursed. It means we have bank net disbursed that, but the construction, of the factory and then importing of the equipment, is all ongoing. As and when factory for bear ready, piano president and as a minister, a commission near the account numbers, no. But what is important, and it's a one district, one factory program, no. A private sector, public sector collaborative effort to help to decentralize industrialization, create jobs, stimulate economic activity in the localities and the districts. It's operational and it's a success. Our factories here, about 107 of them are fully operational under the one district, one factory. There are several others almost and several others, so 24 of them are almost train say bank no a bit disbursed. Say bank no goes through through process to make sure say a viable if anything business venture. Now for disburse now construction that me started. Now once they complete the process, then these factories can start. We currently we are doing an audit of the employment figures. Now once the audit figures are ready, now you will also know the number of people that have been employed under this one district, one factory program directly, and indirect opportunities that are also being created because of the one district, one factory program. Now, you also say a month for a work business plan, business idea. Now, Ministry of Trade and Industry, and that is why we are there. But in here, and it's a one district, one factory, be through value addition, raw material, be baby, I will person develop, raw material, be say a buyer, a bit the buyer, a biscuit, a bit the potatoes, a biscuit, a bit the bamboo, a war, aquamu, the Ankasankas and Siamakoko inspector vaccine, I will make NTBA, my penny, and as a minister, the Coco Commission. Yet the bamboo, employee, yet the toilet paper. Just a woman orders from one by Shafia, export, ton, Ghana. Now, you may only Chief Palace, or Henry, just a comb of one in the yard, say, yet this are factory about the Aquamu, Aquamu, yet the bamboo or pempro, Eddie baby toilet for them, only an call a Quiafua, training, a factory, Kofoyan company, Momo. Seedlings, bamboo seedlings, no so much me do bamboo phone. Then they buy from umbeto bamboo in the back from farmers, then they share. I mean, it is amazing. the kind of impact one district, one factory is making across the country. Now, the best say business people, young people, so business idea there. Ministry of Trade and Industry, you were a whole division, your friend, one district, one factory division. No documents, wow. If you need approve here, near forward your banks, no, say Exim Banku, say Ghana Commercial Banku, Stanbic Banku, almost with this basis you can amount. Now want to make a factory. Now they are at the Juma. A buying soon, interest now, banks need you free one. A buying at your half. It is a Busumi be 20 Ghana cities, so 100 Ghana cities, there was also as interest. A buying say 100 Ghana cities, a buying bet you 50 Ghana cities amount. Now one soon say, Yahoo, so we beton on Yamano. Now one soon what started to 50 Ghana cities. Busumi be equipment, the machinery, so airby. So we import here, say China now importing fuel, Europe now importing fuel. Won't you duty be over year report free of charge? Now, Udia Ababe Senior Factory. It's just a programmer, you be encourage, you said Nipa Bubona, you be taking advantage. Now, you increase factories across the country to help generate jobs and stimulate economic activity in our localities. Now, it is one of the biggest stimuluses to our industrial transformation agenda. We will not renege on the promise of building factories in each district across the country.
All right, they are working very brilliant. To be in himself, one district, one factory, a bang, a flagship programmer, a yen year, a bit my boy, man. But yen share Sika, a binded the so a yes, our factories in him, or the question, Emma, such factories, and obey me a year fully operational. A yadia, your boy, Chiration, who says, Sika, the shame mono, a yadia, ye, Timinia value for money. Factory no ye the esa one more year, a bit to me a baby boa, I saw your economy the moana.
Of course, as I bind there, once I did Sika SAB Modia, was in your audit mechanisms. Now, Parliament, so you're one of the means audit mechanism. Look, they be say your finance committee of Parliament, where value for money are working idea constantly. Parliament is calling for us to come and show proof that funds here, they share factories in idea value for money. Now banks no so disburses can also banks no so our mechanism almost so they check, make sure that the businesses are working well. Ministry no so your business resource centers and business advisory centers and regional offices scattered across the country. Young so echo make sure that the operations of the factories are being done in accordance with the reasons why the funds were distributed to these factories. Our mechanism at different levels to ensure a buying is not throwing money out away. Businesses here will not. So far, businesses here so have adhered to the reasons why these monies have been distributed, and they are all working according to the plan that has been put on paper.
Okay, one instance I made a answer beja wono Casa de Ropa. I fear money yet is a Casa de Ropa, almost 3 million Ghana cedis bailout. As a woman to me as sustaining a woman you may fully one more call into full operation. One to me for workers over 1,000. But as we speak, one more send them say Sika someone to me and go ye into one more workforce in the crown at Tiaba a year 26 from 154. It meaning man who be say a year factories in Bimo now with this instance in the Kwan Benson year before.
No, when you say there's been a myriad of issues. Some of the places, COVID in Chino, some of the people, and then one district, one factory in Kwan, factories in Kwan. There are places people were laid off, but of course now these companies, these factories are calling people to come back. Of course, capital injection. They said one district, one factory in Kwan, factories in Kwan. Company so drew stage now we have more support, more funding. Of course, application that has to be made to the bank. Now, bank, no, and the baby assessing what I say, based on the cash flow, based on the revenues and the finances, the loan that is being repaid or existing one, now which means those are matters that we through the ministry, we continue to engage the banks on behalf of the factories and on behalf of the companies. But you know, say, buying Chicano directly, it's not coming from a buying, it's coming from the banks. There was a bank, no, so yeah, on one year assessment, not satisfying, and say, Sasika, a Sika, or person this or Sandy Shemupio, into through the ministry, and we are facilitating. Nasan Komoina to us, Casa de Ropa, whichever one, so many of them have come to our attention. And say, you may na ayasem papa. Now, person be here Sika from the bank. Now, ministry, a facilitator, a factory, BSO. Now, you perceive expand there. So, of course, naturally, the ministry has taken it up. Expansion conversation with the banks. You facilitate. You have you bet me a fastwa. Funding from the banks to be able to expand their programs. There were programs, this way, a National Industrial Revitalization Program.
Yeah.
And also, you acquire your fastwa. You tell me these basic grants, need loans to factories. Your name says, Omunya. Sika kakra edi shemwa ebetimi abie factory nim ebetimi afa nipa dodo account National Industrial Revitalization Program any 1D1F ni no kabom na yetimi edi share factories na ye inject capital into these factories to resume operation and expand their operation.
Okay, Joe. Yera hebe krapa. In fact, medical da wase ene adaje a wanya ma ene noma wetima chirichiri mo se de Ghana ye faso de ebe after you hono ebetimi ayekese pa itimi ja wakoi na edien na wo ka kire eye Ghanaian business people womo a womo kra no amaba ye memu dada ene ye botai ne se omemu no ma ye betima ye wa ne de yetimi develop taste edema no ma ye wo ye memu na yetimi consume ne yie na yetimi di bi nso akwama no edien na wo ka kire o assurance ben e na adema o from waso ye
Minister na mu na Monsieur Mantenia na mu so na yada businesses as so far support omode mine moa omode mine e dey boy adwuma dia ye dey see ni so say ye be dia mom no support omo koso de mine no through most of our umbrella organizations AGI Timber Page all the associations no ye be down wase na ya show mu crime say a bind here a jumana if you have to was a year yamo President Akufo-Addo account to say it was a industrialized maybe you free say export raw material you added value for export AFCFTA it has come to stay now back to stay say ya near juma a buying amwa na businesses into exporting businesses into me beyond businesses more businesses into me young faswa they are nefi conferences any meetings are yakuna na nkosifi like president can't work say yeah on no na pencil near befe na nyuma businesses enya ehun faswa and free AFCF nti omunya botrema yen no nkoswa ne yen adwuma na district and na sensitization yebeye regional tours yebeye yebekọpa omunyina wo na yeni omodi nkomo ya tie omo ni enso yaka ya wasi ya catch omo na together no the public and the private sector no yebetimi aboa na businesses SMEs yema no enyuma nkwankwan enyuma kitchen no omo nyina etimi nya AFCFTA so faso na one so say we have had a very comprehensive interview I was saying that was
bedase
say what me difide to ho na ministry yetimi I cheche nyoma one or two mu na me say was say ye tie said dey be ya Ghana for everything ati
no crepa because e bi o ho a eno mani bi o kra bi na asie nipa bi na omu nim de wo ho
no cre there was ye tie na me dey my telephone they say we say mo dey is available to you
Manitia. Wosu ya da se papa Nyakopon inshira. Jane eye Herbert Krapper or your Deputy Minister for Trade and Industry in charge of international trade. And na yene no edin komono. Eti kwama yedi comprehensively yefa eye Africa Free Continental Trade Area. And nam so Magana and headquarters aba Ghana no yebisa kwan ben so na ye local businesses ye betimi ye position ye ho yie ama eye sa Africa Free Continental Trade Area a ne nkrabata kesepa no Ghana no ye betimanya eso mfasode ye no na aban ni nimdie mu no wo ne eye stakeholders nyina ahia wo metimi ada eye ehoma bi ye dia se ehoma no no ma wo mu ne se eye 5 thematic area no 4 womo achiche mu no ama 9 bi a 3.9 bi a eba beboa the local businesses ama local businesses na timegina na nan so na no na ye ne eye yera hebe krapa edi ho nkoma comprehensively wetima chirechire no amanimu ama yenso yetimi bisa yegina wona ma bisa questions a esese yetimi bisa ma yete ye ho ase said ya oman ne ye ko because say ye betena na say yentimi amoa enei ye hwe covid aba ye hwe eye Ukraine ene Russia ntokwa eba ye no kra ye kan ye nam so ma Russia embassy ye wo Ghana ha wo say ehi Ghana for ye kasa dodo ye sora ye say Russia ne Ukraine tokwa nti ye ho kire ye wo mo publish enoama ye kra edi free amaya hodo so de ba Ghana including Russia o ema wo mo ma ye hu eye enoama ye kra edi free Russia de ba ye me na ye kan na che say ya kan yi enum na say no ma na me bobo so ni nyina na ebi wo billions of dollars aya na yesesa de kokra no ama ede ba ye me na ye betimi abo ye homode na yetimi aye bi wa ha eno na betimi sustain yen because ye chesa international shocks global crisis ba wo so ede na wo betimi aye wo de na ene de eno ho komode de fo adwe che ne fa 050 372 1744 050 372 1744 Jumadi your friend me mainti ewo neat 100.9 midin e de Mark Jerry OSEI AGYEMAN na mekwa awoma no so na mene eye metiofo serial callers serial texters enkomo na mede tu udwa ana mumu bi mu kirechire me mu no me baba beje madwe nkyira nsa mene mabedwafo no kra so atena se nana k ebebe fia ha eye nana kojo eje yeboa aka nana k member of the MPP communication team obeba ha Sarah ena eye Kingsley Haruna Amaleba ono so ebeba ha ono so ye member of the NDC Womo Communication Bureau ono so ba beka ye ho ewa ha na bibisa say aya pressure mounting on especially politicians say yatu womo nkan wo eye radio bi so yatu womo nkan wo kasafoni bi so na ye beko akwakoba alanga akwakotwen wo mo eba ne sa na adenti na ese eho ne yekwakohia wo mo ye hwehwe wo na ye hu wo mo anase nipa no yate ne nkenti ne ye be penachia no anase den enchiremu na ne sen mamenje FM free me serial callers and texters eho 0302243540 0302257902 na menye wadwe enchiremu bisa se adenti na aya mo ye ne sa na munchiremu mo bia na me na minnim adwuma na mu ni minnim adwuma na mu yie etire bia meti e kira me keka dia mepe be ba choma he
ye na ma ga na ponte de
nyame adom ye tio
ma ja una fifi no fi madina
yankwe dia me dia to ho ne
mai ti mai ya furi de how the thing can take bibi the local minister officer what is the bukana me ye you le wo constituency ya dia ma o like for your critical post say ne se konya posta ne de member officer sisi me book asana na majali me bufu na edu one secretary fie do ye oil net na wana wa papa ho no to agada
na secretary na okeka bia che secretary no nya fiansa o se de ho no
oh mi na ja
and the main describing is sa descriptive word na nye nti me fa ma no
majali wo to baate
me so be da se pa
the most of the secretary akata de honorable on the meeting the people was there so to na when you poke can turn up
it just say mo hwehwe wo mo a aya mu hu wo mo nti na na okay say wo hu no na say what say okasa we need FM na oba be hia no wo eye ship house anim ha e de na wo ka kire no e de ya na obetima ya ma
oh I need the obo da make get e no be ka obi from later anade ye hye wo fie ye hye ko nso
ana ye hye ofie na vo be go fie no agwa to na
Say mo no ya where no so mo ya where there my there for Baba Jerry. Obi ko ba ko so to hu no. Hu no mo na wo na wa ba.
Okay.
Radio station na say be me no kan ha na meti na wo ba ma kwakusia no.
Okay. Na mukosia omo sana mami bisa se mukosia omo sana e de mfasodie bi ba na.
Oh, de faso ba.
Oh, sa.
Ebi o de faso be bi o fi no mi no.
Okay. Me that's it. Yo, serial callers and texters in e ka say you na agitafu. Okay, me ba choma ha.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir, good afternoon you too.
Already question here connection.
Okay, go kwase.
Magdalene. Me you see yeah I'm before no ankasa no. That's to bana ya di ho jimu no. First na nka ya ndi before na ya sa do. It is the first to bana ndi before na use omo ba power. Sa de na ekọ ewo amamuru mu pa. But ya di ho ji suba bi mu a eya me kokọ ase de. Eya se ya peti no. Ya se da pa kiti empenifo on betnya solve that problem. Because name the Jomwodu asem Jomwodu abai kwa ye tipiki anu kwa onya hwe enam saa di we no nti a wo pen entretme e koma se omo wanya ni pepepe no ane na ma mo di ho abufu eto aba e Jomwodu ma ya never say wo ba be interview time ni say ya wo ba ya ma ba be twa ho e kwa mu ahia ni ade ade oduru na so kwa wanya tamfo wan di mu no. It's the party man, first man I use piano. When you papa, yes, I ain't in penny for papa. I'll be in yet nay, said man. I give you a veteran Ghana. I think about Ghana over. If you know, you penny for being so, maybe I may imagine transit and to perform penny for the petty for Montanasi. No more penny for the moon penny for your mother, honey, man, so. As in case if you want to, Minister Biasi. One pen mo bi asia wo de beko da office work ni afre no mo so be asuti abane ehu e fan ya be fa sha e be ye ko.
Okay, me that say mama fa de odi hoy me pa cho ma ha
me do so Mr. Mike na pa cho promise
nyame adom boko e ti o
yo ampo sa prof chokoni
yo
na bo abaso ni dwumadi e de bo ma Ghana
e
na Ecuador damwa Commission of Ghana Custom, Papa na bon homodem for Nyamishra. And I'm Missy Leonardo General Secretary, Lawyer Jesselyn could be after the phone. Papa Nyamishra Nedrumedia Diploma. I offer my dad delegations we ye nasi. Mr. Mike Sadia Rina and Kibini MPP. So say John Boadu, former General Secretary, or can't be Nasenia Maria. I didn't hear Mr. Mike make us who say your party for any be or and how be or and chessing minister and so and party in penny for and then can say a sum obi or per juma obi or and BB alley or per support and party headquarters and then executive no a term ni bitnaya and ka hon and come koye is any panic minister no office or no yeah you be anu na of a best thing say what is or waha or beko na senior ya omo kono nso no obi o ofa ade a wode kono e ya de kese pa wa tia wo nyaboafo enti ese ho na ebi odeko ekohia na jenkwa na ebi nso me hu ni se ebi kwa omunyamwa enti na bia eye yi enti mesre se yempenifo omfa na yementoto akwam na oma eye sa na sabi obi o pa adwuma obi o wo qualification kase pa adwuma bi obetimi aye enso kwa wonyamwa enti age se otoa minister no ewo radio station na TV station enti eno so anya fine enka party headquarters na ye se ne amari enti mesre yempenifo abai na mejiom di se yewura Steven Tim danim ene lawyer Justin Koduani eyi no say ade rom start aduma pe ni nyina to betwa over any nyame
medan say ene wo so di awaka enti say ave na wo join ni stream na ne ye bisa ne say eye party achitafo na wo mbete say wo mo party panyin bi e kasa wo baabi na wo mo te ya wo mebu chenku aba behia no yanim ha de ye hu da bisa say what is it wo behia na wo behia no for what wo behia no ana say the amanfo yi bi kan say wo behwehwe na hu no ije ba ne sa de ana madavu be say takre I will tackle you ije ba ne sa baby ene na munga mu pa say okobo de mu ho na otoche no eno eti na ma ne ko ba ne sa na be pa choma ha. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Unya be ma Godfred Eshian na make us
You.
make us free Akimbuti our Akimbo from Apito electoral area. But the man ni na jina say ajina nipa no odo to aba. Because the me madam he last 4 years the taxi driver but me ankasa misika ha car sa nipa gumu to aba ma FDP gumu west me ye win this seat no but ye win the election no can me phone and friend MP put that ye nyama say MP win the election obi o obemma on se bibi owo butai bi on the side and ni nyama ye ni say FDP baba abemu nobody sheshe ato na se menye pasto pa ndia ana baby benya it's mark ni ne de pano because me ye bi ma me party me dey say party baba abemu na MP baba FDP that's what you already or say party na ba abemu no kwa de ndi o say be FDP we say but MP ba show go to embedded don't say the mark ni ne de pasto imagine no.
Okay. But I say, and it was over there. Maybe choma ha?
Major Soma Jerry.
Yes, ma.
Where a coffee of phobia near Mikasapi Cantamanto.
Yo. Papa?
Yo.
Yes, you.
Yo, Dedica Mamentia, Dr. China, and the Ura just to call the Afimpo and honorable by Jaku. My Jerry. As some way out there to Janity and Nika Wakan. Now, only more na no ye juma bia obeka se serial call bia nya juma bia no na bia on ba call onim ye juma na de wo me se obi wo hwa e bia ne ba epe wo wie SS epe university bia ko obe pra wonya enti na e bia me kan wo se ye so a ye college ye campaign bibiri ma der enko empenfo ya abei enti e pasa na se wo party office na wo na won to no na se wo se bia wa papi CFM ana other station bia I want to say obeka no na oka na sam kire no ohun obe hu sampa enipa we asoma so ekure bia wa meeting ni pen enti e ho obenya emwa no enti wo aka na nyi asem aye de akire no enu ti na mo na ebi wo no ma na wo ye de wa yo be magani mi ntwa no onim yakobo MPP ni ndis kobo bo e friend say akraka park so a na obi dimetia sami awuku ordinary am say asumesi ni no so fine wa ten kanti aya enipa ne mpame mra ni office our party office because say enipa na okata nso mfa me kata nse masa da be ne be ko de me ne otra sa wa mfa me ankwa na be so no ezan say me no ono no introduce na ma me say on fa me mla ni no anya be me nsi wo because me ya maduma ndi mic enya say bia bia nipa no oba na bia sikanti ana say bibisa ebi wa no hia moa nti na na ma ne basa nti enya bibia me ne anya nyame aduma
be da say ese mo ana mo chire mo amami o ama me so me ni metiefo a womo no ebia womo tese me a womo nti ade na se yie ne yetumenya the better understanding. Okay, beba choma ha. Yes, sir.
Mecha wo tiefo nyina.
Tiefo Joso.
We bia onabo akofrakun Kene Japan wo bia no me se nya bobo njira edeman. Me se derivate no se ye momodun na embushi no ze papa ne de onya nwuni sai parliament yini dia ani am se automatically no ye president. The derivate ni ye se wo mu na o mondo man. Na ma question na wo de to ho no ade ni bi ho no ma ben bo na be kan ti o se brawo
Ebi o ha omutim cha so meba Ndit FM ti hia me ho. Oh sir.
Ma o yi kra mi ba kono de ono o head touch base emra no office. Na ye call no office no na je say yi o say receptionist na ono ti ho no. Ono mom esi e kwan mi wa zo yin ne de epe. Edi ejaye ne ekwa zo na ba kon no ne honyo. Edi ono no kasa de say na ma mi tin office o we ma mi we ya mi ba ne krenji gadi safma. Edi oti dede no na ono abae. Yo bae na o ba hu ye say ono na ayi no. Mini na mi tan kan ze idu ha no ma wo so mo ye ma. Edi ma mi no kwa mi kwa kan receptionist no ni mi say aden. Woma na womo boy ma party no ekọ enim na me anam so womo mra na woma ba no se we ade na woni womo ayi edi ma me kan na yi na nim na o diem pe ko ma yi ni deputy no na ebomo kra yi de ko ye no de ye sobo ye ena ba kunzu eye mo we wa mo station ne ho ono panyini ba ko me frɛ na nyubre no no ka jem se okay ade chia no pa Mijia no over piece FM na de che mijia no ndi anopa no amezo me ye ameko tebo fo ye na ogun je mijina ni mo na ngofo bizu abodom dim jina other side no edi ohu me pe asemo kan ze Edward obo che na me share no ngofo no mijina wo nyina midi no mijina ho edi mede mechemu na me de fa koma wo mu you can't okay na so many programs ze nyina ye party ma Oh, Beneja, Eric, we all my one of the country say, Yamoho, but maybe one premier and Yadia Mede.
All right, okay, better say. I know so into the more, dear Mano, in TM say ye understanding ye. Beba Choma ha. Yes, sir, it is in the nose. I
said, pass my.
Tikanish pass it.
Mike, music academy, the same party, the same party.
Why, dear pa, you are baby, it's you.
Mike, sir, I think we are copied that bay, papa. And until I said, the only bar radio so will be about Mr. Agent, some of Exim Bank. Maybe here, no, come upon one more. Mike, just again, let's go. Come upon a funny that I did what nothing. Now, how I would buy the word here. No, what so grab a pass over how to make my song. And yes, you can. Then thank you for me up to my against some beautiful man, call as an answer communicated, grassroots, about an afternoon.
Now, win him next time, next time, you know. Question I may be, and say, Moba, Michia way, then Michia, no, and should be woman, and then the enemy come once. Next time, maybe some. It when the Yamoon and American is with you.
Mike, you come my campaign. Nana was Kakame 5 years in my year justice in Pocodia. And some my year can no connect to 50 years, some my year canon, no cry year can do more pay at me. And to make mine, let's compare a year and be to send me. Nana was got, or be to some on top of Choco, or be to say, phones, or be to say, and never say, I dare no. Some my year can be because of that my year can no credit, yet we go part of it. You got to be a young soon, yes, I did a thing and I compare my business. Let's say, let's to a power. Let me call what is it to see quiet mind. Well, I got to a year. You were on a bee, the prayer 5 year campaign, Mano. So, China, 6 year campaign, Mano. Let's say, you have a power and I made another amount for see quiet. This is a year, the other may understand. Me who work at a radio station, what I make it. Exactly because of wounds in the party office, you think, me and I was coming up crime. And my career back, then something said. Can't go for no Bahomina, get that Casilla College, young come.
Hey, it's not one move free never.
Mike, somebody see a college, but one be a penny be now from that. Oh, the other hand, and say, just if you poke of your campaign. Maybe didn't see ever this FM won't be. And you say, yeah, but let me get up on dinner. Why, Prince Banami Jonathan would give me. Umi, and yet because of 10 years, I have a woman and now.
Okay.
Strong. If you are paying for me, my years, I bit of a kind of our show. I did a DNA but against second can I want today. Okay. Compare one more upon another power of the new one. And yet to crack here. My son was going to work.
Meda say also watch the mupa ye Edia my
Mahajari.
Yes, sir.
Many are out of any kind.
Ya nyanko pando mo be na. Ya da se we bisa na so.
Nyanko panda Roma. Nse me ya de nyame ase so ahwe nyina so amata dia chere. Me dia ne free from African tomato. No, Majari. Asam na de tu jani de eye. Eye adwen kase pa no we musa wu. Ba sa le say. Obi ohonu mo a na wo ye campaign ma no. Wo mo do mo didi di animu. Ye wo abent ben kama goma. Ye campaign ma no. Oma ni nipa ayi nana ntiamwa ma no di n'animu a wo ye adwuma ma o ye adwuma ma na bibia ye ne frɛ bibia esi ni so be wo bibia so goma si oni ebehia say ye ni ehu no ye hu ada enti no sana si atisi bia wa ba radio station a ye ne be koni akohia no na bibia wo n'animu wa ka dia kyerɛ ye nso wo ne aka kyerɛ no saa na pop nso ono nso saa ye adwuma ma no uni ye kokoto abaya ewo yohanu mo onyo ni nkrofo ne die ni mo ni bi eno me akase phobia ye na mu profo ye friend ni nipa na odi anim ni bi a obi ta say ye ni hwan ofiri he and yes ye to my the platform so enti ye ba ni ye nya sorry ye pop a platform so enti ye nya accreditation ni bi ntia ye busa ni say bi a kwan bi e be fa so ye benya bi ye fra kwa ne frɛ no enti ono sara smati se popu no aba ho no mo a me am gogo sia no bibia ha me no menka nkyerɛ no ana so bia menka nkyerɛ ne sɛ wo mu no mu yi wo mu didi du mo anim no omo mo awo omo enti na fa ne sa oh eno ti na ka na se nipa na ko ba sa na se ni wi ni baby enti ye be tie ya dwen dia kyerɛ no so omo yi nipa mo mo du mo anim omo nye sa yi ni ana de ba ko nzi ze bu ho no mo ko hu no na so abadaya a ebi a credit ya fi fresh you for credit. And only me for the Jerry. Now, I don't bomb to Papa.
Hey, Bobby Kumi, Zia Golezi, and it takes Stacy. Okay, you, that's it. Beba Chama,
yeah, Mark Jerry, now, from to say, bro.
Yamia do more senior man, also.
Commercial brownie was here, then Yamida Bank.
Yeah, then Yakopas.
Your friend is at Alancash, the Africa price.
That's all.
Many are no much at your Muntembe. Name, only my dear Bakwa, I am the
past. What could she be? A radio station be a brown who is all Casao.
Never in my life.
Okay.
Never in my life. Maybe. But maybe I never want to Nama, meaning various institutions in the brain. Secretary Snibi, a Panopa, Emperor or two drinks at a Prampona. Or from Olinta Oban, or Baba Radia. And one thing I yarn and met a demon, a kit warm, our radio station, and a TV station, who make a bad of our Asian. Now, over to my example, the honorable Boniface. And some obeying the minister, may you what dear. Or to no more to the car, and Babet Amachi, and to Papa may bonny be Ashton and Monama. No, yes, of you, Caprash and poor the mammy. But and Monama or 2 years at the best Amachino, and no mammy had a bonny into one of one today. Let's tell us one, my sorry. I am not Jenny, Alan Codetraman. Papa. Oh, bonny dear, and I said, oh, consumer. W or no, so now no much them no look with dear, and then the papa, and pop, and yes, it got any crown out the coil, and she walk on when you say, Dania over the TNT by. And to obey the other TNT amount. So, I been by me, I know the Moka and the great, and I'm saying, so said you want to know more office. I do honor my yeah, you are a detective for no agreement to our office. And you know, I know man of 1 out, and my yeah, who is for but because Catania and Catanianti, but Catania was so central. May I don't want them command invitation where you are. Mean your first police soldier Zuma or your deputy minister of interior. And then a phone so no money that no regional minister. And then a phone so no soldier Zuma and then University of Uniba. And she started your and
it does say, hey, Samo. Yes, sir.
Russia when in you.
Okay, Russia is you. Last but one caller.
And your car with the overload and the member conductor. I am a Jerry. Only Okanja Damasu, former interior minister.
I just said minimum, yes, Martini Dean. I mean, minimum. But then, yes, sir, will be a minimum pass at the minimum.
We see Papa way. Jamestown, do. This year, so friendly dear, we are Kutu. Time on ya 2 minutes. Security service in our Jubia fire service, immigration. If I know pay of 1 nipa or NDC, the MPP ni a minimum. Mimi MPP ni time on ya power no. So come in China or more wiper. O come in China or more wiper. Mimi try. Me call a drop is 7 because 7 did that. But me drop party. Since from 1992, o dress size more time up to date 30 years. You go so you fear no one around or card this as some ever cool. But paying for no obi wo and yes can opel. Ya kai efo so
efo make us say efo kra no be a promise me. But nipa no promise ni nya ma ntina menka me de to me ye program me de to just say efo mo kope ne hwe no obi a promise me a nipa no enya ma bedru ye bedru a na afi metimi atodin dia koma efo
ono po enda ke ipinfo no time pa efo benya sa problem no south also wo ana also on kan ana ofelu say afi MP no tam na nila teva na po ani we na ye confusion wo ododo arena side ho no mu never ka what I fear mimi po bisika mimi po biso ma meduma me taxi driver ya mi su we be ya ma mi
okay
pay for no obi bom chen a omu je omu wa turo mu ti omu bye bye
me that say ma me for last one be ba choma hai
na apo mo
nyame adomboko
ya da kristo ase mami na wase na mi na ku producer ene wajuma isko ye juma pa mo ya mo my Ghana ye na ase bele ma ka se kan ta Mike asemo adi ti gani de edi kan mo bet adidi wo ho no ma aya na edi ni bet say oni pa no oni ne wo mpafia so obenya position sabi ni fie untimi nko so untimi nko ni fie untimi nko unika da de be call office ana ebi kampo na wa promise we say ebi amemo azuma bi aye sabi eno so no emai na ebi a wo ba wie school wan ebi a wa force wa say MP ministers so ye mo protocol enti ebi a woni mu de na untimi ntu ofie na azuma munya kwan nko na bi so aba radio ubeko well, sabi ubewie school, let's a protocol about let's organize the who so am. Ubeko ko so 3 minister. Enti baby abai so na abem. So tu ni kakra. Wan ga be na ka kwan any on fa mo wansa. So no on kasa ya on fa ne ka.
Okay.
Enti aya ni ma bebre na nye se e bi a tika pay anade dizinti na ye ko.
Yo.
Then ye ko hono mo a ebia say apply ebo obi abaso wa mo nipa na abaso ebi kra wani kosu ehun ni da nti what is what you tell from ana ni tell from wo be ko wa ko re so papa ya ma boni dia na mi ne den mi nko hwe na ni wa e ko na dia no ka se we na pa ya wa no poja enu de so obi entry to too much wa
aya jiwe fa ko hwe wa no poja ne dia msa na no so important o okay, anyway, that's it. But that's Syria callers, Syria texters, supporters of the various parties, especially when we baby, because we need to make again. I am more baby pana, and I ask our pressure never. It's almost watch it. Oh my jay, maybe we. Yeah, Massey, cabinet minister. Wana munimo. Massey, a cabinet minister. To those of you who don't know. It's Wana Massey of me say, hey, Council of State Chairman is here, my papa. Not your papa. I want to do David, on your papa.
Or not, you mean,
papa, on your papa. Now, we dear Massey. Now, Massey Ephraim is a memorandum. For so many years, I mean, yes, I may call. Hey, and one crown after me. And now, cross across frame me. Oh, but Mark, what dream with me? I feel me, Coco Drew, huh? Secretary, no, please, who are you? Is she aware that you are coming here? Is she expecting you? Aha. I may say, Ari, about your one frame you. It's we are not me pen, me near that you put. Secretary, tell me what. Hey! Comes a mammy. Yes, sir, or won't to me, mammy, your way, and the panacra, what frame is, sir, men can't show, I mean, met now, prompted or no. So I can't know you, Anna said, Massa. The year my dream said me piano or some frame on the phone. I'm saying the secretary say, why you busy in tea? You want to be the secretary because, sir, now, what boss secretary, the money, say, a simmer. Almost by I don't know. Why? I know it was so hard. Just secretaries in the aid for special assistants of one more hard dream, Papa. They say penny back, room hanuma, my Jerry. Ghana for penas and pan. And ye be and come boniding. Nanny aid in watching an inguasie. Complaints among for your papa, Panny Hunina, and it's all call on money aid in my own. Oh, no. Papa is what in the papa. Why you ready? Dear say, Papa no Obama, a Malabesica. Who aid in all fast as Academy? Oh, the Abosumes one, Saka. So Obama Jerry Sika aid in all fun views. So I don't get it. I don't get it. I had Papa. I had because my Jerry, Minimobia, all the Chinese phobia business about on Kokoya factory or Ghana. Frustration, sir. The 3 months or went to me a meeting minister in charge. I'm almost minister and Sunam, help investors. Help investors. So be who minister keke. Amaleba. Yeah. Now to say.
Already Adam. We're not familiar with the men watch me. Yeah, they are. CBS, Lankarade. Akadiaka. The tax man. I'm not traveling to a man. Did he come and find chairman? I'm in my crew. Maybe. Yeah, Joseph. Obas is here because we'll be there. Yeah, Joseph. Nah, Minchia. T4. T4 Joseph.
Minchia said, "Well, answer who you on Canada to." About 2 years. Yeah.
Nipaya, dear. Asayi. I'm bumping in Phobia Basso. Okay. If you are Alaji Sharif Abdul Nasir will be a Michia. Or a neck member, Emma NDC. That means I'm Chairman Michael Tete. Pinning full way, I had them who dreaming. Oh, sir. I mean, yes. Come on, you see. Oh, yeah, I will say it. And then 3 days, Monday, no. I had a busy schedule in the media. 1 to 3, Nami war Hot FM. 7 to 10, Nami war Accra FM. And 9:30 to 11, I'm on that schedule on, how do you call original TV. Do I say me call Accra FM no from 7 to 9:30, and I'm free war to America original TV. Me could do fear by almost 12:30 to 1. Let me call online, WhatsApp, tell me go check my messages. When I say Alaji Afremi, Taruna, are you home? I say yes, I'm home. Are you safe? I say, I'm safe. Okay, I called to check on you because I know
that they were monitoring.
They were monitoring me. Alaji called to see ya pet in a chairman that is so frame. At that very odd hour.
That BBS here now.
No, they were just expressing concern.
Okay.
Some call your party, and looking at the time I make coffee. No, I'm not driving.
Yeah.
So they were just calling to find out say whether I'm safe.
Okay.
And so I'm saying, me no cast me that pass crowd.
Oh, that's good.
It's okay then. Good night. You be who you.
Now kwa na dampa so.
The only thing I'm a person can say, I appreciate a dear omoye. And I love what they have done. In fact, party to watch a
oh, yes.
Obin Sabio and Yisika Mobi.
Yes, correct.
Now, see, McJerry, producer of our phone from me, my team to America Bedruha. A young and new Mabia, Nipa be to search of Michael Tete and Elijah Sharif Abdul Nasir, not Pierre Kawa, more yes, I don't ever cook into my team. Abedru Sabri. So I want to express on behalf of my colleagues, to express our profound gratitude to them for what they are doing.
Okay, that's good.
Anunti na me, my so happy say, Chairman Michael Tete, a for Greater Accra regional position as a chairman.
Oh, sir.
And I think that
I don't know about Greater Accra.
I don't know about Greater Accra. As a vibrant young man, energetic, and very committed to the cause of the party, Okay. I don't have his permission to say those.
What's it? They didn't say Chairman Michael Tete.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Ota team pa. Indeed, the chairman will be Ano Michiano.
All right.
Now, not forgetting that Sharif Abdul Nasir, currently or a NEC member, and also Ba as a national vice chairman.
Oh, okay.
I wish them well.
All right.
I wish them well. These are people we need in a party also.
Yeah, because AGYEMAN
for sure.
For sure. You be frau kekempo who say, are you safe? That's what say depending there.
For sure. For sure.
All right. Okay. Yes, sir.
Now, what to say?
How come in Chiao?
One chair me, or no buzz see and watch your business.
Oh, the ministers, no appointees, no secretaries of government. What's happened, Jerry? A family audience, never Jerry.
Oh, dear.
Now, the one who
will be Sam once.
Okay,
that's something you saw.
Kafra. Nana came on.
So, what are you?
Oh, yeah, dear.
Nyame adom no mpa ebon.
Ya de nyago pass.
Eho ye.
Ya de nyame
asem. Ntise menu aketo ya wo mu adi.
O chebe phone na no waje. We yasem.
Menu aketo wo.
O tumi from how na beje phone me do fi o se chale corner sabla. We ya.
Yes sir.
Yantia. FM etifo.
Okay, one more chose.
Na memo me general secretary abaso. Baso bokese ye pa.
Yeah.
Menim asema me be kama je you be happy.
Justin
from Kodia JFK. Na okunkom.
Yeah.
Minister asema me be can you be happy. DBC kwesi ada no. Na membo opani krudin. National executive member yi executive baako. Eko kan say ono de candidate bi na eba. Na general secretary ebeje microphone no catch the crache. Baby aye gina na referees. You don't have any right to be in this executive platform and tell anybody say who did this candidate na eba. We are going to prepare fair grounds. I'm telling you.
30 years.
Yes. I see, I prepare fair grounds for anybody who want to contest.
It was public, eh?
Public.
Now,
Ocean Penny for Justin Kodia started to work as a firm on that. Ocean Penny for need the way and any pair bomb on seven.
Yeah.
What to sense is a party.
Okay.
Tadia, a say party.
Yeah.
National executives. Na more sidelining Grofobia. Na more channel through one direction. Say, where they didn't even to be a wakabiaba. Buga. I was so happy to hear that. I'm not me say MPP for a friend in Nanake. Asema Justin Kodia kind of Ajinja and Kwabi. Ewo yemu. Na me jidi ye say, some penny for rest even in Timo national chairman. One in the general secretary. Any other executives no. Ebe no the needs. Sebe bi omo tie no. Omo numbi biano. Omo fa de to chairman won to me nye emfato ho. Ojina Ashanti regions who declare Ashanti region to support a certain candidate. If we are Ashanti region election, as our candidate in lose Ashanti region. So it's not about position ekuta one. Obi na to about them do to abama no or the preference.
Okay.
My jai na bi openo. Do to ma bi super maleba. Do to ma bi super na kei. Enti the first year to ma na interest de wo beka no. Yen nyina ba betia ba be do achi. They should be careful.
Okay.
Me I was happy. Say why general secretary amanan chakra no address sa issue no podium mo. Say there be ebere we say mu de we be fair.
Okay.
Obia opeso contest no or qualifying kwa dia ye man kwa no
contest.
Me say me bomb nsam na me ni akra. But me monitor ye I was happy.
All right, that's
good. Fair die ye di akonya na besifie. Na say the adwuma na start ya ye ko no de. Ye no be ye warehemu say ye be wie yem primaries. Both parliamentary and presidential primaries, no. Not party, the NPP as a political party is still united.
Okay.
Yankofa entity, Mubiama.
Okay, but that's it. How you need 100 points now? You share your discussions and the normal you agree table so. Adia baako a edi makotene major story a ye hwe eye nei eye national action plan enam after African free trade continental area the headquarters ebo Ghana enam so ma enei ye Ghana local businesses campaign so the efa so a position ye ho na yetimenya so fa so the action plan de na ewom ye ne deputy minister of Trade and Industry in charge of international trade. There you have a crapper. It didn't come comprehensively. Now all chile and Rama a woman a crime pa ye be faso. Na yetimi ya masa adi we. And yes, you're launching a sakeke. Mum, ye bit me implementing ye a year a susu so papa. Nanake.
Maje.
Yeah.
In the years, now in the topic we now by discussing in our frame. Was one say, aye. Misu and Mesu from day one. The Omai, what is the way forward? And policy direction, yes, say. We in here for Omai Nina, but we here for trading. And Kwanya ye beti mi afaso. Maje, mene mini opportunity MET. Before then, Maminka sem kakra about Herbert. Is it Herbert Crapper?
Yeah. Herbert
Crapper ni nearby code. I think Henry Crapper. Ope, Maje omukuta wu tinibi. The Crapper family, no. They are so smart. Very smart. You can't say perform mathematics or science. Me ni nua ba ko kire ma de. Na ni nua nkura me pani kire no. But Maje, uko mu fie, me ne brother ni very close pa.
Yeah.
Ko mu fie na heard the kind of wisdom young guys omo de di buku didi agro na. Wotimu se yadom, yankopon adom grofo bi tire. So me I'm not happy. The trade ministry, Herbert all pair for me. And Yamenwa, to a chenabi, it be a honorable Alan Kojoche Martin, Eduma Ebery, no see for ma. It be a day ministry in Beshan and say on Twasso, 1 year Eduma, Ura Alan Kojoche Martin, Eshasino. Now, Jerry, the National Action Plan, I launching and right.
Yeah.
Na Michelle and Komodia Air Koso. Utie Ura Herbert Crapper. Now share o mine dachi and bright, but ye did kind. Jerry, Master say, ye nina yen kaya humum. Na yen focus on and near my yens ye beti me aye. Na ye dear free yen region yimu. Ye my yimu. Edi ako other country ako benefit other currency. Near the aba. I'm so far. I'm say yipe. Is it company my alcoholic beverages.
Casapreco na.
Casapreco for na madingo no ni ade no.
Casapreco.
Aha, yes alomo.
Casapreco.
Oh yes omo na say omo timi take advantage of the system and then omo product cause South Africa and other African countries gidi pa. Benefit e woman maje dosu. What is that one to duty?
Say
you don't pay duty
the area.
And na many obi di nkomo. Or the near free Benin Jane, onions, every Benin at the Bagana. And I may be some say, no more duties, I'm not to say. And I said, I am to duty you. African Union taxes spend you to ya, and to be a Jane track Cassiano. Or sit to that do badans over the what you create 1,000 Ghana city. Taxes in a pay any to your duty, country be a bedroom be a unto duty. And I'm saying, this is a very good opportunity. I was saying, yes, now you're putting much emphasis on near my yes, you bet me a produce. Now, my J. Yayan more near Timidia co amanone, near Quacoton. I was happy. Some it is eku juice. A year omu product, eku juice. And in some another the pineapple factory near one almost product and then I'm Cote d'Ivoire, any other African countries. Now, so this is what we are looking for. Yempai Bonne say, a back near Chemo African country, not Europe. Now, for yes, yet me are competing with goose. Name mum nan koye ay maje di sika na ekoto sika ni biem. Unse yaman yi ay import driven economy ni yerane.
Yeah.
But medium mi wo gidie ni ani das wo say. Ye yashase yi ay one district one factory. Any the national action plan na ya launch no. Ye keka ni nyina bom under the trade and industry ministry no. Na ye hwe se mampani akufo ado ani so adi hunu. So obehwe ema ne ma papa sabe yensu ye wo. Yetimi abo ho dawro amanone. Any crafo amaya for so ama yensu yetimi apeja o mine dia kodum pempenso bi no maje se yennyina ya agi atum near rally behind the president and the trade minister, and then the team on new Moya Juma. Media Mojidi Cassia say, and I will be enche. Yebehu Malaysia, Ghana Bedania is a Malaysia. Yes, you bet chini, not Dania is a techie. And Yemen say Ghana Bedani, I is a China. Because, Manjari, so we had the economy in about manufacturing. No.
Yeah.
Amaya Mebubo Bomdin about manufacturing, production. One more, they are not depending on import duties. No, they teach you they produce. No, my export, ya kwa jimu si kane dia ba, abe yo mo man yi. Intermediate me when it does work here, a very good policy here. Meaning ye say, will be ope Ghana ye, no ope Ghana and Koswono, will not speak ill about this policy. Nemum, sometimes, my dear, we need to put our political spectacle aside. Now, you know, mind who as a whole. Now, me near Maleba, this is the time, my dear, was here, kind of boom. Majority ha, Maleba to Yameti ha, near Key and Wobum, Yemi and Sa, a dear near you bet me a ye. Now, yet me a produce be a ye bet me dear co, near their quadri foreign currency, no, a be a buana, a boosty economy, no. My dear, economy now, I am no. Tayaya and Yajuni see a baby. Now we read it, now T and Sama, minister, and then the deputy snake kana. Almost make it a very good platform. I'm a private sector, no. Now yet to me, advance on your production and then yama yeah. My Jay, what's the way forward? At the end, I use you bet me aye. Bijidi yes, anyone this one who say better na consul yet is at because will be woo. And maybe baba won't so be found for Jumum and no my Jumama. Then no debate me a Juma. I just said this innovative ideas here, dear too. Yen I can't boom. But who's idea about high Africans, especially Ghanaians, your partnership? A Juma the best age, Nano. Nancy can be any chinti amale basamen tiasi. Men am nanti a Juma who be into a sea mammy 70%. Was a mention of the Missika Beremo, men's made 70%. You almost 70, I know Magu Jumano. But meaning ye say the beginning, no. Yaman tiasia Juma. We know part who play, or percentage ye say. We know so part who play, or percentage ye say. Then tiasia Juma Majeri. You bet me actually ye made the Aquaco do the manufacturing of Toyota, one company, etimiatana for many years. Founders in a woo. All my founding companies, no Majeri, Omotiase. Unilever. Founders no more. Majeri.
Yeah.
Who shall be to say companies great bit to say the him be na bekaime. These big companies what we are seeing. It be the more than 100 years.
Oh, yeah.
It be 150, 200 years. It means one might take company Nankasa no one tiase. Then so company need a so what dear intia. Good management, any good platforms are Yadima womo, a womo maimu, and abuomo. Amo matimia peja diaba bedruwi. Intermediate, I just said them kind me wa reshemuka see. Say yen never can you boom. Na yedi and this wadi hunu bakwa. Eye ɔman no ɛne suade hu na ɔboa sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɛnkɔyɛ da bia sɛ university for awie school yɛtwerɛ applications ahodoɔ kɔpɛ adwuma obi applications nko a watwerɛ ma ɛmɛsɛ sɛ wokɔhwɛ letters dodoɔ nko a watwerɛ ma gye ɛno nko atumi print book print book enti me deɛ mɛsrɛ ɛyɛ very good opportunity ɛna ban wei de ma Ghanafoɔ yɛn take advantage of the opportunity aban ne de ma yɛn no na yɛnyere yɛn ho sɛ ye betimi make sure say yenso ye mayimu ye de bibia si ye ni so we ni ye so kai abra I think omampani dada Kofo time and owura Alan Kodwo Chirematin kuro ye introduce their friend Friday we mebo and agin hini Ghana ye pam Ghana ntade ama o ma pam niema e ma niema ne mema niema nyina nso eduma ebu mu mi gidi yi ese ma Jerry ye nyina ye besom ni asomu yi a o mai da che efe.
Okay.
O mind that efe pa ye. I just say adwene say ye nyane yi.
Okay. Medan send an akeda utene kan need 100.9 050-372-1744.
Tima Jerry.
Amaleba.
Mami nchio na insan cheti fubio.
Yeah.
Nu se na nakeka se na metechira meto ye yinwo.
Adentra.
Ayeye bi abuso makomam. Unim. Asampa FM, mo munyo na Asampa FM, multimedia. Mo post video bi on platforms so see a mama kan caption in chiro. Hot video. No one can tag Bawumia with corruption. Same cannot be said about Mahama. Ghanaians will compare the two in 2024. Asadanka Yankopo Dinda.
I know why Nekasa.
Matthew Poku Plampe. Adi Tuja was Sempa FM say Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia enye corrupt. Mahama so enye corrupt. The two Ghanaians will be determined. Or Ghanaians will make a determination between the two in 2024. I disagree with him. Okay, I feel I'm going to post that too. Fine. I disagree. Now, we need to kill Tera or party Muslim unity. Unity nene. Huh? Minister in the Kufado government. Was say Ghanaians would determine, would choose between Mahama and Bawumia.
I know you're not a view.
How sure is he? Please.
I had a view, and he's entitled to that.
He don't do that.
Oh, Ubo Midi.
I am just referring you.
But mind you, when you make your story, I mentioned.
I know. And my cousin, you know. You want to know launch the action plan for private businesses in Ghana?
Yes.
And in the Enka Sanfa. First of all, the person me bought President Mahama Basu. Then a legacy of Wajano, Igusua Elswaba.
No, there.
Omo Jadiana Manu. No more fee, omo abai no man peneku foro try say obegu guduana Wajamana Wunu as you show. Na sa so babium. Fine, we live to see. This vision, and you know, for African countries to trade among ourselves. That idea was conceived far back in the 1960s. Now a part of the liberation struggle, relieving Ghana from colonial domination, near turning our economies around. If that can be achieved, well, you need a political independence to determine who your leaders can be. And who we are, you need an economic independence. An economic independence. Can I continue? An economic independence. An economic independence will build a resilient economy for your country. Ebema nyuma musika semojina ne dia hoto abra wo man. Enu ntina Kwame Nkrumah de nibre esi many industries. Ntina Kwame Nkrumah de nibre eye nyoma wo ye no. Thankfully, Tankwa element and their MPP. They fought against this. Omampini otia dia so ne wofa. And ne open say celebrating watchina and for them Founders Day who knowing that Ghana have only one founder and that founder is Kwame Nkrumah. JB Dankwa and others. They conspire with their paymasters from the colonial metropolis. And to the support of CIA, they removed Nkrumah from the scene. What happens to Ghana in industrial drive? And then Exim Banker President Mahama Kreti Yano, Muko Yisika Frim, and they come artists Mudiwia and Sasakano, Namo Chama Momo Party Ma, say and find what they saw one factory.
One day trade one factory near party man.
Of course, a party man of Modemamo. Catch him NDC, one NDC member only know NDC they were benefiting from. Mention it. Yeah, money on the course of Kruma. But you see,
MPP for
Abaya, Omaya, Mbuni private. Obmaya Mbuni private. Yes. Can I continue? Can I continue? Can I continue? Can I continue? This interjection. That is what happened. It's what happened.
Let me deal with
it. It's what happened.
Me engage in yeah, me too.
Oh, so on my be able to tumponwa. Look, it's very obvious. Government, how many people na buy bit my form? A form of you amoka. Now buying people for my phone to amoka. The government depend on the private sector to raise revenues. Taxes are individuals, as corporate income tax, income tax of individuals, indirect taxes, and the others. Levies are buying charges. Any sika buying here, apart from any sika buying biome. But senior Mike, console chair wuti sabi onya ban na ma osadwuma no. Ayo panin kan sibi en fa naose kwa be despite. Ni so de hununti na do atan ha wie ya ende ye so tie na odi nkomo amansan tie yi. Do anything to buy a private sector na na grower. I don't have a problem. It's a good thing to do. It has been long overdue. Eh? Oyankopon ye mistake o. Say we ask kakra we da hey. West Africa, Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire quantum cocoa. And few others. Now, Ghana is the second producer of cocoa in the world. They buy the premium cocoa beans. Ghana in that first. If you say that way, Ghana, you buy the largest producer of gold in the world. But you gold that you produce no for sure be the woman. The box that you produce for sure be the woman. Cocoa, you produce cocoa and you feed factories. On the Switzerland, UK, US, and other countries some produce chocolate. And for sure be free cocoa, free cocoa. And it's a buy and support individuals to be no form of consortium. I build the cocoa plant to have a process your cocoa. Near so cotton, near Sikadia Kruma, and from so many womb. But no pinnacle for the buy no. I saw be a Okobo placard or public place. Yes, so Jot to her. Now so Jot Etuano. You cannot kill or say a jaffo and nigga. Don't say, and no ma, or moreentakrabo and bunyon quatabai. Can no Foriata finance minister? Oman Pineku Fado Maminu Aba, or the Ghana Sika semination is our boy, mino. So your private businessman, meboa. Until ni Maminu Aba, Oman Pineku Fado Bedi, a dear the finance minister. Our time Ghana Sika semination, sir, and the only one Steve Hanks Ababeka. Or say Ghana have become a poster boy of economic mismanagement. Published by Ghana Web. What kind of story now is bizarre? We need better to work on same. Ghana bought, the country have collapsed. And our economy have dissipated. Aira. And the government is gasping for air.
And for African free continent.
And for because we are talking about Sikazam.
And we have the headquarters here.
We have the headquarters here. Who built the headquarters? President Mahama built the headquarters. And it didn't fit us here. Me catch was say. Then so I do who or so you know. Ka President Mahama tena konyo so be si sabre ya ne. Ha Ghana kadwuma koso yie pa. Ka private businessman kadwuma koso. Do you think that me Haruna Metie yi, me hwe Dr. Indum. Na me hwe Makineku. Na me hwe Sedu Agongo. Na me hwe Dr. Dufour. Heritage or the same the Continental Bank. Yiti Amoaben and others. Me hwe omo a. Na me hwe ko Pineku for the do ma faso ya. I bet some in class and men could be a human. Would that motivate me? Before Penny Akufo came to office, no video be on my phone. So, Captain Smart, the People Assembly, guy be or Kasai or Jerry.
But managing Nipa. Who's a wish a banking sector now, usual and I'm a can once. More my personal. When who send a banks no, a shaky. We identified. We identified that there were regulatory gaps. To share the banking and non-banking financial industry where they promulgated about 4 or so laws in Parliament and never deal with lapses and that industry. We were expecting the incoming government to continue from where we left and gradually allow the system to normalize itself. We didn't pass those laws and say, remember just our laws so far Robert Stanford Gusa Numano. Nick, it doesn't make sense. And you think that countries like Japan, for instance, and then Japan Motors, Korea, and others, Toyota, for instance, and produce cars, Lexus, and theater, you told them ministers, and government officials, Toyota started up by your Toyota. Toyota have had more than 5 challenges consecutively in different occasions. But the government saw the need to support the company. Government discussion. Bonnie Benewom. It's a private business. Oh, Kroma. More for Ghana for one so huge money be. And I want you to buy money more. I buy a basso massy. Now, boom, or man discussion. Near her say, and you may be calling you not a manager and also. What do you are? What to console so you are a journalist? You sell information to earn a living. Why wouldn't you know more radio gold? I buy the gold for over 4 years. Now, so also was a biom. No more information. Martin say, no man penny for the payment and castle of the last staff house. No kuta radio 80 on a soon and conform come once and one of them go go. Without recourse to law. Yes, if not, say Jerry. I Haruna cannot just wake up and come say. Look at the way. Look at the okay, only no credit catch. No, only no credit catch. Only no credit catch. No, that Germany na make. Scientists are no credit when you fatuja. But Radio Gold.
Power, or say Radio SYZ.
Radio stations.
Radio SYZ.
Radio station no muklosi woman.
Radio SYZ.
Yeah,
that was it. They were criticizing the government, and they said the government, they were very critical of the regime. That is the case.
Power.
That is the case.
Power. Oh, you made mention of power.
Yes, I made mention of power.
XYZ.
You see,
are they not criticizing the government?
Only action plan on
are they not
you see,
criticizing the
we
government?
know that in their book, or for the penny Japan book, they tell us why they left that radio station. They tell us why they left it. And here comes somebody in Nyaka. Radio Gold, I said Power Radio SYZ. Mugabe was on radio. He said, "You don't determine your maker. You are discussing the private sector.
It's okay, hold on.
And the private sector said America. Radio SYZ. Mugabe was on air. Mukoko, almost say anti-terrorism task force.
My goodness. Now we are talking about
just that I want to approach it from a different angle. Yes, me end this before I'm not to the but you see,
now when you are speaking to millions of Ghanaians.
Of course, Ghanaians do what I'm talking about. So, senior, the effect is that this government from the very beginning set a bad example, which I will not encourage any future government to emulate. So, at long last, if we are going focused towards the private sector, I don't have a problem because many of us are not prepared to say, we want to build our own. And Africa is a huge market. I didn't know colonial countries, one person may you free Africa. A bunch sure you war. As I said, you didn't know Bayama, a war, you war. Kana o kanwa jade biom. And yes, ya private sectors are Ghana Hano. They join other places. Because the African Union penning for Beko conference. But Jerry, now Betty say, Omo bring out the action plan to link the road network in the continent. No more Omo improve communication and transport. Railway, air, and road. Now, person will call Kenya. You can drive your V8 from Ghana to Kenya non-stop. I'll give them a salute. That will be the beginning of the awakening and the new direction for Africa.
Okay.
Professor Thomas Frimpong, is that the name? Or Bagana Nanzoya. We're patenting over 16 inventions in the US. Fiber optics and the computer anymore clear ultimately. One no invented that technology. The speed train, oh, we used to see a bullet train. Papa na invented your Ghana ni. All these people are in the diaspora. Why can't we bring them home? The government, Emma must support also Muhibia. No one to be more in developing the continent.
Are they willing to also to?
Why are they not willing?
Are they willing?
They are prepared to come. Papa na buy Metino or granting interviews in many platforms, including or they say Angel FM, Metieno. What has happened to him? Maintaining Kabio. Mike, you have a lot of people outside who can bring their ideas home to help us support because young developing private sector near the political witch hunting and the go about for Numa. We cannot build the country that we want. No, year 2017. That was
higher needs 100.9. What do I do? 050372 0503721744.
So he
good afternoon, Mark Jerry. Please tell Mr. Amaleva to be truthful to himself and stop deceiving himself and their supporters because his lies and propaganda cannot change the minds of discerning Ghanaians. Emmanuel Kweku Yamoa. When you say, Mark Jerry, I think we should also respect ourselves even if you need his or her support. The question is how much will he or she can give you? For me, if you will help me, don't give me 50 cities or 100 cities. It should be above 1,000 so that I can use it to push my business. Where your man Awaba, Steven, and or the Abba. Where's the Mark Jerry? I think that our country Ghana have brighter future. If NDC people like Amaleva will stop it, that is no good, it's no good. It wouldn't work. All right. Yo, may I say? We say NPP and Nana Addo, Ufurata government are selfish, and also they don't respect and think about the good welfare of Ghanaian teachers. How can you promote a teacher to a particular rank, take effect from 1st September 2021, and Nanado and Ufuriata government are telling honorable teachers that I'll start paying you from 1st June 2022? Nana Fen, or the fake as well. And Kasamaika also said the MPP has messed up this country and they need to be kicked out come 2024. Change the bar change and MPP never again. Also, Madi Jibril. Where we the foot soldiers of Crow are pleading for the president to do reshuffle and sack all those who are not helping him to build the nation. I believe if you know. Well, say good afternoon, Mark Jerry. Please, some of the youth don't go to the MPs for money, but most of the youth approach them to get jobs. In fact, some of the MPs are approachable and affable. I say Honorable Nabu is one of them. Hey, Edific Golf Estate. Tema. Well, say Mark Jerry, Ghanaians are blessed with knowledgeable people like Mr. Alan Chamating, the incoming president, to implement his action plan to boost the African continental free trade area. Together, we can break the 8. Ericus Gaspar. Gechele. Where's Mr. Host? Why President Anado wasting the taxpayers' money on Adjoasafo for close to 1 year without no work? So the last week that he sacked Eric Okono or the Free La Paz and or the Abba. Where's Jerry? Thank you for the wonderful show this afternoon. Some of the politicians, after giving him the power, he turned a deaf ears to some of us, and at times it is difficult to meet them. They are at their various offices. MPP never again. Steve Free Abiliko Makev. Thank you, Steve. My name is Alfred from Awushi, Accra. I really love this program. In fact, I'm addicted to it. Advanced birthday to Dinah, my sweetheart. Yo, please, today read my message. Why? Alfred, I have read your message. We say happy birthday to myself, Comensa, Domi Pele too. So, Comensa, birthday wish you once again. Wish you happy birthday. We say Ghanaians are suffering. People are crying because of bad leadership that we have in this country. Baba Aduwejiri Akwem, and the message if you buy. Where's Mark Jerry? My name is KK Kaswa, American Town, Kinky House. MPP West performance is NDC best. Kudos to Honorable Mavis Awa Thompson. Ononson Edie Ene. Nanake. Eti Tadana Amaliba Kano.
Ne wa makranke. Got topic added to one can worry.
Also, who be papa be free mama.
Wo be kan sa. Eno na midi gan ka che say achini pa won pe o man yi. Na wa she selfishness spectacle. Because my Jerry, me no mienu nyina gidi say sa policy we any program you omode to ato abontin. E programmer e betimi asese on mind that he knows. By in the name of politics.
I am here to me launch a camera. But implementation,
what and man, my James, can me expect every minute and want to say, Obe to Ghana for say, yen na yen mum, na yen sum, na yen yamani ye. It doesn't matter the political party that is in power. What I'm saying today, if NDC come to power and is bringing out some of this program, I will support it. I'm a businessman. So the BPR, my Jerry, a babua, I'm a businesses, a booming. Any kwansi a didi agro. Any kwasi did agro. Ajay abano employ any part of the say. The majority of Ghanaians, are employed by the private sector. Meboa. Enti si the bibi ababonti and meboa private sector no na boosti omuju medie. I'm here to me after the part of the remind the name of politics. Look at what he's doing here. Look at what he's doing here in the name of politics. Enti me I think say baby ababedru Ghana for a program away. Dodo na bedi ya wone ho. Ewo angle oye na je so obeko in the name of politics. But I think say enye bibia na dey politics. If you decide to do politics with everything, wan wi a wa begu hu anim ase na na me nua Maliba aye no ena wie me de se dem di kan ni me ogidie kase e wa resemu se that program ya launch ne no yi Ghana fo nyina besom ni asom amana ye yi a enya political suit to show your mind daache de wonkofo bi won mo ma dwene se say bibi a ye Ghana bia no mompe agide broni aye and I think that is the ideology of Amaliba entina ne ni abere kom kan sema enim ne de emfa kwa mu nyina edi twantro tuatua Ghana fo aso no ba me de mi wogidie kase de medical kan no say ye nyina ye besom na ya ji atum say oman yi daache so my Ghana betimi aye say Malaysia so my Ghana betimi aye say Turkey so my Ghana betimi aye say Singapore so my Ghana betimi aye say China Japan industrialization and betimi asesa the fortunes of this nation industrialization and betimi the success aye hwehwe no abre wo man no enya government appointment obeye any enipadodo ebe form police ni soja mu police ni soja for need to protect certain people the citizens ni me no mi enu a yenye police for ni yenye soja for na mom ye boy ye homode say yenso ye the ideas beto from ni de bie nnuma ma Ghana for nya biaye me I believe say enya Ghana for enipa over 30 million no but just enya mu just about 2 million per mu bie nnuma afa nipa miensa kra wadwuma ni ma enka ban pressure wa ban nnuma so na so bete ene mi won mo bi afra me say what say ayi ye recruitment or hina customs muntie ni ye na obi so wo gene say 25,000 ena me ka chenza brantie na wo 25,000 na de ko tua ma obi so onko fadwum ko padwum ma customs abrebetimi assettle up a business no was start your own thing. Besides, Amampenny can say finance minister ma clearance bi ase mfa nipa bi or customs. Entimu amanfo deceive mo dada mo say recruitment mo fa say imra no. Muntie ni ye, ene no kre. Boss ni minya be 6. Makwa bisemu. Bibi asa nko so. Ti wo bia obi be frɛ say ene ye recruitment na fa say bra ene me free Jubilee House, ene me free presidency. Eyatro. Obi anya careful. Besramo. Na mo kuta sense ka we dia. Beto for say put the money into a good venture. Then swabama. Eno ne afutu am de bema mo on that. Majari. Na wo hwe. Baby ayaba bedru so o man. Any the direction of yaman ya yewo mu ya. Me ka sisu dua pi. Say on my way say that in be ye young crofua, my Jerry, betimi ada no ma sonda ye. No ma dwene china ho. The way e china e hu be hia. Ti yen starting say ye ho ne yen ho adwuma ento ho ene. My Jerry, ene ko on my to say Nigeria. So much the importation of rice, meboa. Omunya ye.
I say no crown no more.
Aya owura Dangote ne rice and focus ya wo ye ne Nigeria fo nyina gi atum and foreign rice ne emabiem na me kan na me bo ban we yaba so ma Jerry and ne metimi akasisu dia ye de enyam baneye ba metimi akasisu dia say about 80% of tissues ye use o man mu nyina Ghana made tissue about 80% of them minim say na ibu bi enche ebia aban ne be ban tissue importation ama factories no emu ayeden bi aban ne kan de ban ato government agencies they say mo bi ento any foreign based tissue bi they should buy the locally manufactured ones no enti ye koye nim no me de me gidi ye say enche Majeri enye tissues nko a there are other commodities aban no ebe hwe no de embargo ato so e de importation be easy na mesre that on my way dachi ne kasiye e depend on agriculture. Maje na watch area ye mu. Many would yanum any madu ni team no. Etu kwan.
Yana for no say.
Ai na maje ye kohwe emfuo nyuma bi a me ameka ho bi. Ye wasante achemagogo. Na ye hwe other people nso de Now kwahwe enema magyayi afumu niema aso abre na sai. Bisuye. Nam se ye de ani kire hen. Quickly, o se akeke ehubom. Magye se wonso ahu bi. Mango sa e pro no ahu bi. Bayira Yesu petofo no nso ahu bi. No de na o se ye. Agric minister ntie mi no ntie mi ye. Abre we se yabre o so otena se.
Okay.
Na otwe ne pen, ene ne paper. Na bayira no magyayi. Se o se ye chano ye mbayi dua ne de kosepo na. Anase se esum ne san, anase apoka, eno ne dua e betimi a store no over a year ansa na say a. We should channel our direction towards that.
Okay.
Na etoda yenye afuo na ahumeti magyayi. Ukore pa kwasanti achima gogo abode no ye twa na bobo ya ama. Ne ye de age say 150 cedis or say 200 cedis. Wanya kese pa ye 300. Abobo ya no, ubeka no benya more than 100. Bode duro no 100. No be akofefre kwani no adofo over 500 acres no ni sika duru bibia. Na de ono koto free ni nsam no. Magyayi odi beduru kran a oye skani kese. Anu nti na mampani Akufo-Addo asa introduce railway system no. Adwuma e ba be ye kese pa no. Aban no be absorb transportation cost na. Amanfo gina so edi bu nkrofo no. Afei train no e be transportation na maye. Won trankan na won tobode eyi betem 5 cedi. Abra eduro ni nyina so ye ton ba bi. Magyayi ni munte na nko.
Anu no we.
Udru anyankwanta. Ta wo firi Kumasi ba na eduro anyankwanta. Ba bi omo chi bofrot no.
Okay.
No branch right hono. E kwante na nko. Magyayi me kasa na nduma no asi.
First na ye time
me koto bode ye wonte na nko kurum ho. Me to bode 100 Ghana cedi me ka boot ye ma me kuta salunka eye ma. Headmaster na me wo fa se ba ko ne ya transfer so ye na course nko national service na mkosra no. Headmaster te se ma to bode 1 million no. 100 Ghana cedi no. Oko bode wura ho ko jensi 40 cedi so mabu me.
Hey.
Me na me catch say me na to me enye obi na to no o catch me my first friend was headmaster kwaji for 10 cedis balance
and every man no
also obu me because am ye hoku nti for body duro ne to no 1 cedi anti na nko me se ma kire okuro no anti na nko o fa duro nya nkwanta no attend right.
All right, but that's okay. Amalim then I will get you so that you go.
See, Jerry, you've been very unfair to me this afternoon. First of all, I am not on this platform as a consultant to the MPP. And I'm in here say, maybe two praise singing among them.
And then I came and
so, for him to go on a tangent of attacking me and saying all manner of things about me, I don't think that is fair.
At the okay, Bibia,
yeah, Miss he has said a lot, but a T4, I leave that for a T4 or judge. But Master baby, I make kind of make cancer to do a bio. Mampini Akufo-Addo abano. Aya banya every wuna son pafenam. Government be no good private sector chairman. Huh? Do you think it's fair that over 437 banking and non-banking financial institutions, 23 traditional banks, at a time, they were flocking together with data bank, kind of Furiatadia, Obenya Tumia, Afufra Bayam Bonsanfo, or Obenyame. Oh, you could trade books for the penny fee Japadi, they are shame say who banks because or more NDC affiliation, any political hostile relationship between Ogu or more. We shouldn't talk about it. Makainwa, Ubeja say, I am a naysayer. Why? Because that is the political mantra of the bosses in Flagstaff House. I will repeat it. When any man penny for an issue, the plan have been there already. The plan have been there already. Go and read Nkrumah's speech on the 1st May 1961, and some of cover private sector home. And come and tell us, say more industrialization, Abba. Now more industry is now.
Why are you not happy? Say, BBC. You are.
No, I am not sad. No.
Make us why sad. But
no.
You are being pessimistic.
I am not pessimistic. I am not at all. Of course, if I am to assume that perceived pessimistic person at Wokanoa, that pessimism will automatically defeat the position of NDC in terms of private sector. Mahama time more private sector. It was Mahama time as president and government. And the private sector, a boom here. Look, private sector goes under NDC in government. Go and ask them. Minim Krano, Dr. Indu is a classical example. Or Shane business, I say, in 1992. He grew throughout Rollins. Go 4 time or grow here. At time Mr. Mahama Babem, he grew. Employing over 5,000 Ghanaians under Kufuor Dr. Indu Mweva. Obia Wadi over 25 to 30 years. I build businesses. I employ thousands and thousands of Ghanaians. Who would the 4 years per Abaguni Pananyuma? You bring him to the grounds. And then he pump me no motive for me. Now also one launching policy say national roadmap. What have you done? This is about launching programs and giving slogans. Then say no more some idea. I never some more idea. But the point is say young kumja for nigga. I'm paying for the money you're back and for real to this guy and seek a seminar and some. Papa near dream Papa Ghana businesses. That's what I'm saying. Only jumpa, only so do Papa. Emma Ghana ready for. Other than that, why? Go and interrogate the businessmen, how they suffer to make money to even continue the businesses. About so kind, I'm paying for the babem. I'm not going to boy under Mahama na buying you 2,200,000. I'm paying for 2016. So far, campaign to Mahama buying influence. And then on about some for uns, about so kind for uns, I'm going to do our muscle. One businesses are good. When I go, I'm paying for doa.
But go about so kind.
Of course, I'm going go and check it. About so kind and cause hobium. And the crowd say, but we are more free chrome cramo yesterday. That's what he's doing. And to my Jerry.
Yes, somebody what kind of they are working. They make a free war. What can you accurate? So, no, about for Nankasano. Yes,
that is not the case. A binding castle or palm, a binding castle or palm or you over for the Mako. But I want him. But I want your bias. I want your bias. I want your bias. What's it about? But Jerry,
yes, sir.
Oh, there you are. What you want? I also come for us. You go. About some back.
Maintain it to not be.
No, see your friend penny for the catch of the mother. Want to go for 1 penny. I don't know because no more penny for the who go to Bumano. Oh, about the who show business here. Now only why? Near frock of last time I was a quiet cotton choir in Yadiama with your dear Mabia council. How can you say bedroom? To me. Until you inquire among people for the Mambo in the formula or the Tikroma. And the American, yes, I am condemning the lunch. What I'm saying is that Africa have a lot to offer. Now, Africa per se developer, we must trade among ourselves.
Okay.
Or my beer what I'm holding, or my beer or Nyoma or bet me a producer. No two ways about that. And it is African countries are beginning to trade among ourselves. Number one, you see, we need to get a common currency. No. I only said dollar could do 9 cities, 1 peso. Yes. And it's like what ya? Or peso chame mai. Kwabonte woko busa jodi for say. Lunching and lunching and rano. And dollar never from there no more pay. Only a fan no man you no change my food. Nake or say Majeri. Ye didn't ne. They have been watching home. 2016 under President Mahama. MP before campaign. Look, Adam Mahama, Obe inaugurate or the saying, Kwame Nkrumah interchange. On Fanufa Bridge no so. Nejina ho. Now Navy officer, Ejina Yenchain. And some of the guys around were praising the project. As some of the Navy officer no buy and say, do you have money in your pocket? A military officer, he was doing politics there. And that was a modus operandi of MPP. You get it? Institutions are hold on say they're reputable institutions, they should remain neutral and apolitical. Among the parties are infiltrating even when they were in opposition. And I blame my own government for not camping down on those guys. But I got no calipo. So you knew no calipo. What does that mean? To endorse the campaign of the government, so the opposition, they were doing it. It was after when Penekufor the Konum Calipo, no Minasa Somo Yebi. But we allow them. Any and there.
Okay.
You understand? And what we have caught up saying is that under President Mahama time, the private sector grew and grew from strength to strength. At Tobribi Kwampoa, the Sika Adema, the pharmaceutical industry, so that we produce and Rua Yano Kroma, the emphasis can go cram from Mafiabium. The condemnation of my condemn any day.
Okay.
I don't think you're building fundamentals for the future. We shouldn't forget about a neck because a neck got a near to what a common or Pedro D. Or Pedro this is why. And look, my business is also like a better track and I'm saying, because I'm resist can say, but they better try to look. Dollar into my jiming to me yet. Because time on me another opportunity no. And the dollar now, may try a master me cause customer the coin side in a meboka intimate me try cry. $1 to $9 is too much.
Better say,
Ghanaian businessman want $1 to come down so that they can do their businesses and do it well.
Kulu Ghana, as a man can chire a mema mutimanim, say Moncope, a dry your friend of Hunchon capsules. Now Hunchon capsules and a beboa, ama, a yabema, Sissy Maya did it. A bebo prostate owned by Bema, every 40 years, a cono prostate in a social year. Mr. Kiwa, who be improved labaido, a corrected premature ejaculation. Can tablet be treating high blood pressure and hypertension be your free ho. Emma Muntie, Araba Bazen, Eye, Edu Papa, Oba, Wayase Yawaya, Boja Maye, candidate says white, and which you know, wounds and so heavy bleeding. Miniaba, Pomodiso Wubina, Eye, Kulun Ghana. Saranson a sexual weakness, Ewo, Eye, Ewo, a memu. Because of baby or no be many shia na ye bibi ewo ho. We here Kulun Ghana. Fertility. Oba echrese obeye fertile. Betu kosuya ye pa na bibi ada ho. Bepacho we here Kulun Ghana. Irregular menstrual flow. Kulun Ghana bebo. Ebio. Womo na ede araba bazen. Araba bazen. Womodia be drama so. And they will call the leading pharmaceutical shops Sabenya Viato. East Legon at Champon Junction, also Ubehu Kulun Ghana, so ye never hono. Number bit me afraid 0244139176. 0244139176. And that's 02041399176. 02041399176. 02741399176. 02741399176. When you Kulun Ghana phone in common. Omo beboa ama wetime ejina wona so apomode ne beko yie na also wani age yie pa. Omadaro manomo so yase na yedi dwumade yede bra wo neat 100 points na abono 9 yes sorry. Yede me menti dwumade ha ena yede AC. Yankopon ya adoma ochena me ne ubehia holidays edition of the Ghana Monti ochena. Don sia kwapem se nondu bebo ochena nopa. Menu bishia ye holiday edition of the Ghana Muntie yade bebro no ma bebre bedi komo pa ochana no pa abi shia bedi de luxurious AGYEMAN bedi asedebe ma eye akuya afri ye ene kwadwo dame ado producer 1 all time echi Margaret Abena Frema Abankro Abena Frema oye in charge of the social media handle fully supported by Nana Yausafo. Womona ebo mi chido ma yedi chumedi. Yede bra wa utie ye. Wa wo frɛ text ye. Ye be kan se nyame hira. Callers, se medical bia tu ma modwudwam a. Eti hand yede mo si. Nyame ya do ma ye be san. Ehia kai so ochina holiday. Ochina holiday o. Ochina ye Founders Day. Founders Day. Me do be shia Ghana mo tie so wate. Nyame hira bibia. Ye ko edin ye Mark Jerry OSEI AGYEMAN. Abemunsuo Information Center mo katamanso yadamase se brano de bia modi afidie no modi to neat 100.9 edo bibias
Utie oha